Hello? Is this thing on? I think it should be on, right? Hello? Stream, are you working? We're live on YouTube? Yes, we are. We live on Twitch? Yes, we are. Okay, we're all good. Hooray. I've successfully set up the live stream. That's good. Let me go to the Discord. Stream Elements, get the fuck out of here, man. Get this guy out of here. Okay, hold on. Let me ban Stream Elements for like 13 days. Okay, that's good. I did at everyone. Okay, good, good, good. Who will be here first? I feel like it's gonna be CS. He's been a little slacking a bit lately, but I bet CS is first to write a message today. Call it a hunch. Ooh, no, it was Leonard. Leonard was here first. Hello, Leonard. Hi, how are you? Don't talk to you. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Hold on. I will wait. I will wait patiently until I'm allowed to talk to you again. You must watch dog watching ad. Weird. Very strange. Ugh. Oh, well, you're back. You're back. Hello. Eat cocks. I'd rather not IO. It's not really my preference. Rather maybe like get like a burger. Maybe much more of a burger fan personally, but that's fine. You just got 2 smartwatch ads in a row. Leonard, do you own a smartwatch? Because if you don't, then that makes sense. They really want you to buy a smartwatch. Why are you just watching an ad about a talking fish? I don't know, Dr. Fatboy. I don't know the Twitch ad algorithm. I have no idea what's going on. It is also, Leonard, it is also not Cock Sunday. That is true. You like big burgers, don't you? Yeah, I like burgers. I'm a stupid American. I like burger. That is definitely true and real. It probably is somewhere. I don't think that's how it works, Schultz. I think, like, Australia, it's a day ahead of us, but no one's a day behind us. Dr. Fatboy? No, it's not that day either. I'm sorry to say. It is... What's today? Today's Tuesday, right? I'm pretty sure today's Tuesday. For you, maybe it's Wednesday, but for me, it's Tuesday still. You're also having burger today? But you're like in Canada, so it's probably like a reindeer burger. Or some bullshit. Who knows? You probably have some sort of... It's probably like... It's like a reindeer burger covered in maple syrup, I bet. That's about right. Today is Tuesday, or as I like to call it, Tuesday. Hello, Pun Pun. Hello, Just One. How are you both doing? Hopefully you are well. Hopefully. You have Buffalo, too? You guys don't have Buffalo up there. Don't fucking lie to me. This might have been the most stressful 6 days of your life, so drinking started at 5. Just One. I hope maybe the next couple days are a little bit less stressful. Ideally. Hopefully. Leonard. Leonard. What are you doing? Goodbye, Leonard. I'll miss you. I'll see you in hell. Just One, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying the drinks at least. What, Just One, if you don't mind sharing, what are you drinking tonight? What are we having? If I had to guess, Just One, I don't know. I think you're going like Voodoo Ranger. I'm a big Voodoo Ranger fan personally. I don't like many beers, but I will drink some of the like fruit flavored Voodoo Ranger ones. They're fine. Mango beatboxes. I've tried beatboxes. I don't know. I haven't done the actual $3.12%. That's pretty good. I was about to say I haven't done the alcohol percentage to like drink ratio or whatever on the beatboxes. I feel like it can't be that high, but that's a pretty good rate, I'd say. That's not terrible. So, I don't know. Try home brewing is pretty fun. You only make stuff about 18% though. Damn, that's crazy. Was I gonna ask anyone anything? I don't know. I didn't have a super long day today, but it was really hot today. It was a scorcher. I was outside for a decent bit, and it was hot out. 5 goon streak. That's not bad. That's not bad. TNT is Masters here. They might have a better win streak. I don't know if they can cash it in yet. Who knows? But 5 is definitely, like, you know, strong numbers. Is 90 degrees here in Sunday, Indianapolis? I think it was like 95. I think it was 95 around here today. It's been real, ugh. Yeah, Zula, I did see you joining my side about Parmesan being a seasoning, which I do appreciate having as many allies as I possibly can in the upcoming war. So that was nice. That was good. Fuck French cooking. Dr. Vatboy, I will allow this, but I think you are just wrong. French cooking. Listen, there's one thing we can say a lot of mean things about the French. One thing that most people kind of just universally agree on, pretty good at cooking. French generally, like, one of like the optimal cuisine types, I would say. Parmesan is a seasoning? Where are all you people? Where are all you people when I'm in the trenches in Voyix's streams? Is 180 going to be a video or a live stream? Mr. Sun, that's a great question. My guess is a video. My guess would be. My guess is, so here's like the thing, right? Today we're probably gonna do like 2 runs. Probably gonna do 2 runs. I probably am not streaming tomorrow, so I'll probably just do 1 run then. And the next day I'll do 1 more run and then maybe a stream. So maybe it's actually kind of gonna be tough. I might just do 1 extra run just so it's a YouTube video instead, because I do think I don't know. I think it would be a good video title, basically, to be like, I'm already thinking of it right now. Basically, if I win this, winning this run finishes my entire logbook or something like that. I don't know. It's not that good of a clickbait title, I guess, but I think it is just better to have it be a YouTube video. So I don't know. Also, hi, Mr. Sun. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Parmesan wedges are a main course. Well, that's cheese then. If you're eating a Parmesan wedge, that is Parmesan in the form of cheese. But otherwise, it's usually a seasoning. I'm a reasonable person. I'm willing to compromise. It's usually the Parmesan people who are like, it has to be only a cheese. Those are the people who are like, the cheese fascists, I'll call them. The Parmesan is only a cheese fascists. I think they're who you gotta watch out for. In your opinion, French cooking is boring. There are way more tasty European cooking styles. It's maybe it's a little simple, maybe, Dr. Fatboy. I don't know, but it is like just like good. Now we're doing transubstantiation on cheese. Just one. I don't know what that word means. So maybe. I don't know. Potentially. Also, Astroman, hello. Hi, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Ugh. Anyone, you know what? I have a small funny story. So today I was supposed to not work. I was supposed to have today off today. I wake up, I sleep in, I wake up at like 10 a.m. and I check my phone and I get I see that I have a text message from my boss saying that not 1 but 2 of my coworkers have both decided to quit today. 2 of them apparently have walked out. They've quit, and they're like, "Hey, can you come in and do the axe throwing today? We've already fucked up. We already have no one here for fishing and archery or whatever. But can you come in and do axe throwing?" And I was like, "Sure, no problem." But I have no idea what happened. I think that, you know what? Just one. This might hit home a little bit. I think they were dating. What happened with the Gleiss? The Gleiss skating rink, just one, they take down when it's not the winter. When we go to springtime, they take it all down and it's just like a field in the spot where it was. But the vibe I get, I've never asked them because I don't ask anyone at my job anything about their personal lives ever. But I think the vibe I got was that they maybe were dating, and I think they both just quit. Lame as fuck. The whole point of Gleiss is that it can work in the summer. Yeah, just one, but they specifically have it set up. They specifically have it set up just one during the winter time, so it can be like part of the winter wonderland. That's all they care about the Glyce skating being there for. Am I allowed to make a clip of the cheese fascists? Sure, Leonard. You can make listen, you can make a clip of anything that I say, because if I say something that is worth, like, unless it's, like, specifically, like, intentionally out of context, right, to make me say the opposite of what I was saying, if I ever say anything that, like, I shouldn't be saying, then who am I to say you can't clip it, right? I should live with the consequences of what I say. Yeah, IO, Glyce skating is specifically, it's like a little ice skating rink they have set up, but it's made of plastic, so that way you can do it when it's not cold out. That is the premise. This stream was labeled political for a long time. That is true, Zulit. And we can still talk about politics. The reason why I got rid of the politics tag was that I just didn't want Twitch to think I was lying about what I was doing on the stream intentionally in regards to applying for Twitch partner. Well, it's probably not going to even happen. Maybe I'll just put it back on. But so if you didn't know why we had the politics tag on, specifically like a year ago or something like that, I forget when it was exactly, but like about a year ago, there was a mini like Twitch adpocalypse thing, where specifically if you had your tag or if you had your stream with certain tags on it, they wouldn't show people ads on your streams anymore. So I intentionally put on a bunch of controversial tags in order to have it so that way people wouldn't see ads when they came into the stream for the first time. It disabled basically all pre-roll ads and stuff, which was pretty cool. But I am, like, it's probably not going to happen, but I was trying to apply for Twitch partnership. And I think an important part of that is maybe, like, not abusing their tag system to, you know, break the rules and not have pre-roll ads, basically. The time when I stormed the Capitol? No, that was way before. Storming the Capitol, Dr. Fat, was way before we added the tags. Oh, yeah, y'all asked about the blueberry soup tag? Of course you can, Leonard. What's up with that? So, blueberry soup was a story from a while ago. Basically, when my younger cousin was, like, 4-ish years old, when my younger cousin was, like, 4-ish years old, she had one of those toys where, like, you would talk into it and it would play back the message for you, right? You would say something and you press the button and it plays it back. So she had one of these toys and me and my younger brother took the toy and I went to it and I said, "Blueberry soup, kill the president." As like basically trying to turn my cousin into a Manchurian candidate by giving her a subliminal activation code. Yeah, you remember this? Yes, exactly. So that's what that is. That is what the blueberry soup tag is for. It is to activate the sleeper cell in chat, who will then, you know, do whatever they've been programmed to do. That was the idea of that. And by the way, my aunt did not like me trying to program my cousin. Not a big fan of that one. I don't know why she wouldn't be. Why she would be. I don't know. Dallas, hello. Hi, how are you? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Alastor, hello. It's me, Kreezus. Hello, how's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. So, people, as the stream title implies, we have 5 clan combos left to do. We have 5 left here. There's not many. We have 1 Orechi left to do here. And I think the rest of them are... Oh, we have 1 Orechi, 1 Lion's Mane, and then we have Shardtail Queen here. And then 2 Tethyses, and that's it. We gotta do at least 1 of the Tethyses today, then, I would imagine, right? Just so we don't have, like, you know, 2 here left to do. Do we spin the wheel? We can spin the wheel, I suppose. Why not, right? That's a lot of cum. Oh, shit, hold on. No, the cum... No more cum. I've hidden the cum. It's gone. What cum? These aren't the cum you're looking for. Sadly, you average 2 runs per stream, so we're probably not finishing until next week. Well, just when I also play 1 run per day for YouTube as well, so by that math, I'm finishing this in like 3 days max. Because 2 today, 1 tomorrow, 1 the next day, the 1 the day after, right? We're gonna be done pretty soon. Oh, to go back to the video, you gotta spin the wheel for the last clan combo. I guess I could, Leonard. There's not much reason not to, or whatever. Hello, Raccoon. How's it going? What the fuck? Where did it go? I hid the cum counter. Can I actually think that she's good and wants to drink to you? I mean, bad news beta. First off, hi. Hello, how's it going? It's not about, like, this is not, like, a good assessment of which champions are good or not. I've just, like, most of these were randomly selected. Right? Like, it's not like, oh, I keep losing with Tethys. It is just how it broke down is that I rolled Tethys the least, basically. So, yeah. This is not like a, oh, well, Bolette was the last person I finished, so therefore they're the worst. That's like more of like a, I would look at some things like mastery cards. You want to look at like cards that might be the worst, like what took you the longest to master on the cards. That might be a better indication of what's good and what's bad. Not so much the order you finish the champions in. Cum erasure, shake my head. Yeah, that is true. We are trying to erase the cum. Who the fuck are those knuckleheads at the top one thing? So that's Dynamom, Gabriot, and there's me. Gabriot's profile picture is, I think, Bill O'Reilly saying, fuck it, we'll do it live. I'm not sure what Dynamom's is, maybe some sort of dinosaur. And then mine is 2 pictures of the Zodiac Killer side by side. You can't see because it's a little bit, picture's a little bit smushed by the framing. You know, Gabriel said Reaper Prince is the best prince now. I wouldn't be shocked if he is the best prince. I just don't have a good sense for it. So I don't see Voyix up here. I think it only shows, maybe it only shows 3 people. Maybe Voyix has me, like, blocked and he hates me. I don't know. I'm not sure who would choose the show here and why. Ted Cruz. No, it's 2 pictures of the Zodiac Killer that are identical side by side. Definitely not Ted Cruz. So we doing Tethys Under Legion? We can. I mean, was that one of the ones left? Yeah, I guess so. Imagine hating me. I am just a little small bean. You're not wrong about that, Leonard. That is true. I have a dumb question, I think. If a cow drank, like, a lot of orange juice, would the milk start to taste a little bit like orange? Like, that's part of it, right? It's not like... It's not because it's a liquid. It's if it ate anything, like, a ton of it. Wouldn't it, like... Doesn't some of, like, the... Doesn't some of the food you eat make your way to the milk? Say if they get into an onion patch? Interesting. Interesting. Not like the Dr. Fatboy, not like the pineapple thing. Entirely different from the pineapple thing. Stop bringing up the pineapple thing. Knock it off. Not like the pineapples. 2 Tethys, 1 Queen, that's all. And Lion's Mane and Arechi. Those are our last 5. What's the pineapple thing, Leonard? You're so innocent. You should not ask about the pineapple thing. I'm not, don't do it. That is the IO. I would say that probably that is true. If I played a 20 mana 10/10 and someone Doombladed or whatever, I'd be a little sad. I'd say I'm just a small bean. Don't leave me alone, etc. Okay, let me pull out the wheel here, guys. Let's see what we're doing. We're gonna have the wheel decide today, folks. Today the wheel picks. I need to get rid of today's run though too, because we won that one, I think. Alt Melting Awoken. Okay. Spin that wheel. Today we are playing. Look at that. Tethys Under Legion. We've done it. There we go. Let's get this out of here. And hopefully it's a good run. We'll see. You put upside down pineapple up your butt. Your saliva tastes like strawberry, or so they say. I'm sorry, Dr. Fatboy. I have no intention of boofing a pineapple. I just don't think it would work. Doesn't sound right to me personally. It was normal. It was normal Under Legion, right? Yeah, normal Under Legion. Okay. Well, there's that whole thing. I don't want to get too crass today. You know, there's that whole thing with like beaver glands. We'll put it that way, right? Where they apparently taste very sweet and they're used for like a lot of different artificial sweeteners, especially like fruit-based artificial sweeteners, I think, and vanilla. You guys know what I'm talking about? Oh, I'm on the wrong. There we go. I almost picked the wrong guy there. Yeah, you guys know about that one? Pretty crazy, right? Mr. Sun, thank you for the heads up. I did almost goof it. I did almost goof that one big time. I guess we have Infectory plus Spore Launcher. Maybe we're supposed to like just take a cluster kernel and go in on this. I don't know. We'll see. What am I blabbing about? Don't worry about it, Raccoon. Ooh, you know, I had someone in the relic tier list say that Ever-Turning Soil should have been a top 10 relic. It's definitely not bad, but I don't know if I put it top 10. Do I just like Sapsuckling Spring more? It's extra like decay triggers and stuff here, especially if we're going like really in on Spore Launcher and stuff. I kinda just fuck with it here. Tethys is your favorite sweep unit here. Yeah, I just like Spring. A lot of weird animals of this specific. Who would figure that ambergris makes good perfume? Ambergris is like the weird like sponge thing, right? Isn't it like, because I remember it exists in everyone's favorite video game, The Bazaar. Isn't it like it's like a weird like coral looking sponge motherfucker? Ambergris is what is whale digestive wax. What the heck? Apparently, I didn't even. I just guessed it was like a sponge based on the picture in that game. You can win a 1v1 with a seal. Isn't there like a whole thing where like certain seals have like the same amount of like bacteria in their mouth that the same like amount as like a Komodo dragon, and if they bite you, you basically just like, it's not a death sentence per se, but it's like really really bad for you. It like might as well just be a poisonous bite because of how dirty the mouths are of seals. Does anyone know that? I feel like I heard that once. That might be like a lie. You played her twice total. I think the best Tethys is actually the one that you're not mentioning, Zula, which is the Frost Tethys. I think that's like the safest one early for sure. Also, Voice, I have heard about you killing seals in Punpun's Rimworld run, right? What's the seal thing? I missed it. All I know is that apparently you killed a bunch of space seals. Kind of fucked up, man. I'm gonna go Spring here, I think, on this one, honestly. I'm hoping for Frostbite. We do get Frostbite versus Sweep. I'm gonna go Frostbite. The best Tethys is a nude Tethys. I disagree, Dr. Fatboy. I don't want to sexualize the weird 10,000-year-old axolotl. Your character woke up from like a year-long slumber and beat a pet seal. Oh, a pet seal to death. I didn't know it was a pet seal. That's pretty fucked up, boys. The dragon's got to be unique with how bacterial the bite is. I mean, maybe it's not as bad, but I've heard seals they also have really bad bites. But I guess I don't know. Also, just one, that's a good point. If you just don't get bit, I guess it's not an issue, huh? Illustrious, hello, how's it going? Illustrious, I props to you, by the way. Obviously, it's not surprising that you're very good at the game, but I had in today's YouTuber, I had a new personal best high score. I guess spoilers, by the way, sorry. And I did see that you were actually the top of my friends list score wise, and I was like, damn, this Illustrious guy finishes the logbook like a month into the game existing, like before anyone else that I know who didn't have beta access. And now he's just fucking top of the leaderboard score-wise, too. It's kind of nutty. Interesting. Indole and Scatol, as it make shit stink, are used very frequently in small amounts in perfumery. I've heard about Skatol from The Binding of Isaac. I just didn't know what it meant. I assumed it had something to do with poop because of, you know, the context of the game. That's interesting to hear too, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna take the trial here. Easy trial. Not worried at all on this one. You were gonna do like a little spore launcher Tethys angle here. It seems fine to me. Play my Infectory, play my Conscript, play this. Yeah, that's just gonna be easy. Dragons don't come back to the bite. You went to an aquarium a week ago. I mentioned it wasn't true. The bite is venomous. Wait, okay. I've heard. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I did hear that it was specifically bacterial. Is it not? Have I been lied to? Has fake news gotten me once again? You're finally trying out Threat 10 and the King is watching. Voyix, I didn't know anything about the King is watching. I think I had seen a thumbnail of one of your videos in my recommended videos, right? And I was like, oh, Voyix is playing a cool new game. Interesting, whatever, right? And then I looked today, and I had another video recommended to me, Voyix. It's got, like, it's not even the first one you posted. It's got 7,000 views. Does that game, like, is that game good algorithmically, or do you feel like it's kind of like a weird... What's your sense on it? Because I'm like looking at this, I'm like, damn, Voyix kind of pulling some big numbers here. But I'm gonna let you cook with it for a bit, Voyix, and maybe I'll hop on the bandwagon. I suspect that maybe it's like, maybe I don't want to say it's like lucky. I think it might just be like a weird algorithmic thing, like maybe no one else is making videos for it. I don't know. But I'm happy for you, obviously. Keep up the good work and whatnot. What I guess, you know what, real quick, because I have genuinely no idea what the game is. Give me a quick like 10-word explanation of what the game is. What is the game? Google it, talks about it being a myth. God damn, listen, I don't doubt Google is right, I just hate that I've been lied to this whole time. A lot of the big Ridley guys were on it. It's a really, really fun game. It's a wave-based survival resource management game. So it's something like, I mean, my first gut, Voyix, is that they are billions. But maybe more wave-based instead of just, like, objective-based. Is that kind of correct? It's kind of like Ratropolis. Ratropolis! Let's go! Let's go. Okay, let me see here. We have Underlegion Merchant of Steel here, so I think we can go Stygian Banner Steel Shop here. Maybe actually, no, I'm just going to go right side here. I feel pretty strong early game, and I do just want to find a cluster kernel to go with my Spore Launcher here. And we have the Steel Shop under Legion Banner here, so I think it's worth looking for. But maybe we're supposed to, maybe I'm supposed to look for like a sweeper or something here from the Stygian Banner. I'm not sure. In the run you're uploading today, you had 8 guys riding geese run over thousands of goblins. You know what, Voyix? That's a good sales pitch. That's a good sales pitch. That's pretty interesting to me. It was called a myth in 2013, so if you heard it in your youth, people didn't know. Interesting. I don't know when I first thought I heard about the Komodo dragon thing. It was probably before that, so... Damn. Fake news. It feels like they're feast or famine, though. Oh, like the runs? Like sometimes you do something really crazy, and also sometimes you just kind of peter out and do nothing? A little bit of a Balatro-like in that sense, huh, Voyix, right? Sometimes your runs just do nothing and they peter out at, like, ring 4 or whatever. Yeah, Peter, Family Guy, yeah, whatever. This is a tough choice. You know what I'm going to do here, I think, actually? I kind of maybe want to go... You know what? I'm going to go left side. I think I'm going to try to do, like, Spore Launcher as a tank today, maybe. And then I'm going to play, like, just Incanters. And I'm going to use, like, Infactory to trigger the rallies more often. And, yeah, that seems better to me here. Have I watched the most recent season of Family Guy? No, Raccoon. I've not watched any seasons of Family Guy. Huh. Well, this is interesting. I have no real way to currently scale Siliphyte. But I can just fit Offering Monument on the floor right now. And we can't really do an infinite with this clan combo, I don't think, very easily. But I'm going to take the Monument here. This has like a utility unit. You're a banner unit too, right, buddy? Monster this week has been insane for me. I have had a very boring week of Monster Train videos, Voix. I feel like just nothing interesting has happened build wise. I've had like 2 Dante runs. I had 2 runs that were both like Siren runs. It's been for me tragically very boring. That's just how it goes sometimes, I guess, right? Then Monument doesn't do anything. I don't think so. I think life loss is not reduced by Titanite. Because then Titan's going to make this just draw off infinite then. I'm pretty sure that can't be correct. A lot of Stygian in my latest runs. That's true. A lot of like Sirens. Like I had 2 runs that were both like nameless Siren focused as well. It's just been kind of boring. Dualism, Spore Launcher plus Relic would be 15 damage per troop. It would be pretty strong. Or 15 decay per troop, maybe, right? So it would be 6 per rally, just default. And then I don't know how that would work with you. 7 decay? I don't know. I'm gonna, I think, put this on the Spore Launcher, though. I think I'm okay with that here for the time being. Take this. And then hopefully, I mean, Stygian has a lot of cards that can answer these fights, so I'm not too worried here. You work on Totem, or is it? It's max HP gets reduced, unfortunately, yeah. You can't heal him back up. If you had, like, what's it called? Circle of Life, or whatever it is, right? The one that gives 10 max HP and spikes. That, in theory, could do something, but not much, even then. Cycle of Life. Not Circle of Life. Inoki would work. Inoki would give you 1 per rally, but you need to then rally 5 times per 1 incant to make up for it. Which is kind of tough to do, I would say. GG, hello. Long beard, no beans, like wearing jeans without a shirt. Is it? I think it's just normal, I guess. I don't know. Play 5 Smidgestone Inoki's easy. You're not wrong. That would work, I suppose. That is true and real, I guess. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this up here. That's fine. Pass the turn. And this is just working. Our Monument just giving me a bunch of extra card draw here is good enough, I think, folks, honestly. We don't have to min-max it too hard. Yeah, the regen would not work either. The reason why Inoki works is that it gives you +1 max HP as well when it triggers. It's +1 max HP on your units and then also regen on top of it. That, in theory, could work if you had enough Inokis. And then Inoki, you could also have 2 Offering Monuments. Listen, if we get it, it would be cool, but I just don't think it's going to happen, folks. I will, I think, take a glow up here. That seems fine for the time being. Then we go right side. We're looking for dualism again. Big dualism fans here. They're giving me no dualism. Can I at least get a cluster kernel here, if you don't mind, game? Bombabello. I can't take Bombabello here. He seems so terrible to me. This guy seems like such dog shit. Moral Mistress also is not good here, though, because we have no consume spells. Dr. Fatboy, you're going to lurk. Have a good lurk, Dr. Fatboy. Here you sit, glorpin-hearted, came to tearless sexy mushrooms, but merely apple cat runs. So true. So true. I wish... Here's what I wish, Peace. I wish Bombabello did not have regen and it had some other buff here, so that way it was easier to actually kill. That's my big problem with it, is that it's actually like, kind of hard to get him killed in the first place, and the buffs aren't that good to transfer either. Feels like we've seen this run before. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to skip these, though. These are kind of stinky here. So you keep putting plus 20 HP on the Offering Monument. We're going to reroll. Okay, that's good. That's good. We get Dualism on the Spore Launcher. I think my game plan now is just to do, like, Intrinsic, Holdover, and, like Twin Stone on my Conscripts. And that's how we win from here. And we need some way to stop corruption damage. If we can do that, this feels pretty strong right now. Do multi-strikes, too. That multi-strike, or let me put it this way, my biggest problem with Under Legion is they have no units that can actually utilize multi-strike. It feels so bad playing, or seeing so many Frenzy Stones this early, and having no units that can actually, like, correctly hold them. Very, very stinky about the clan. I wish they had one unit that actually just had stats that could utilize attacking. Or even just like a strike trigger. Just anything with like a strike trigger would be cool too then. I'm gonna go, I think, just take the pendant here on this one. I don't think we can protect Bone Dog very easily. Take the necklace here. Oh, are the cops chasing him there in that one? You're right, it is the police. What the hell? You can't upgrade the mushroom stack. Well, yeah, that's not like a card. That's not a card. It's like a... You are right. The mushroom stack and Bolette both would like multi-strike. That is very true and real. Glass Cannon, Bomba Bello, I guess. I've done that before, actually. Aaron, also hello. Hi. How's it going? Tigia, also hello. I have done Glass Cannon, Bomb Bello before. It's still annoying if you don't have the Glass Cannon deployable. I don't know. I'm gonna take this. Rip Pun Pun. Pun Pun's been shot? I'll save you, Pun Pun. Don't worry. There you go. What does Bombella even do? It has... Bombella is a 3-cost unit that is a 1550. That has Regen 6 and Spike 6. And when it dies, the buffs it currently has transfer to... I think all of your units on the floor. Which is kind of cool, but it's just too hard to get set up, and the buffs it has natively aren't worth it. It's to be good, Bombello is very dependent on the allied clan also having buffs that are worth passing. That's the main thing about Bombello. Cash does often say park chest. Walmart, or Bombello is like Walmart Superfood Primordium, but freaky. That is true. That's a good way to describe it. I agree. Put you up here for now. Fire Hunter. He says, oh, Bombadillo Crocodillo, friend. That's what you're thinking of. He does say that a lot, too. I have to play this here so I can kill everyone. So tragically, no Loam Coat today. Let's kill you. I guess just play the Infect 3 up here so we're less likely to get Pyre Hunted. That seems fine. This guy dies next floor. That's fine. We're gonna put Evolution Strain Stick this silly with Bombello. I have one time had Bombello show up on a I had Bombello show up specifically on a what's it called run. Why am I blanking on this? On a Lazarus League run. And it was really cool and strong there. It was a very enjoyable run to play. For sure. But okay, we're getting the spawn here, right? Yes, we're not taking the Pyre Hunter damage. Bombadillo Crocodillo! There we go. It's why you hate that Bombello has all the Woken buffs by default. It is strange. It is strange. Like, Lazarus League is very cool. Even with like other clans that have access to things like Rage is pretty neat. Lazarus League is definitely the best Bombello clan combo. But just in general, it just feels kind of weak to me. I don't know. Like, unless you're Lazarus League, I feel like you can't do much with Bombello. Play this. Play this. You're still living. That's kind of annoying. Mm. Getting close. I haven't have it through all Cup 10 combos yet. I think you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Ah, fuck. You know what? We reap what we sow. I think Woken kind of got power crept. Don't really know what you're talking about, though. I think, like, in a lot of ways, Awoken got power crept. The one thing that Awoken has going for them is they have a couple of pretty good units still, right? I think no matter what you do in this game, sweepers are usually pretty strong, right? So that's a good thing that Awoken has. They have 2 sweepers in their clan to begin with, right? So that's a positive for sure. And they have some pretty decent buff cards, right? Razor Sharp is a pretty good card, especially with the Razor Sharp bug. But even not counting the Razor Sharp bug, Animus Will also pretty good. And they have okay stuff still. They have some things that are like slightly more meaningful voice. They have a lot of dog shit. They got the best spike. Some people are saying they have the best spike. I wouldn't say that, but some people are saying it. So we're gonna go. We have Cluster Kernel now, which is pretty nice for us here. I think we're gonna try to go Space Upgrade. Then we're gonna go Spore Launcher, Kernel, Monument, Tethys all on one floor together. It seems pretty good to me. Yeah. Also, they got Lazarus Spike. How'd they get that? Animus is good. Animus is good. The sweepers are good. They have some okay support spells, and then they're super outclassed in a lot of other ways, basically, right? So it's kind of weird. Do I want to dupe here? Not really, but I do want some spell upgrades. I would sacrifice a lot on this run for a holdover on an Eager Conscript. Just getting any amount, or actually I'd probably do it on Glow Up here, but just getting any amount of spawning consistently would be very nice right now. So I would like that. Okay, this is pretty good. Tragically, we can't buy Intrinsic and Holdover together here. I'm pretty sure I want to go Glow Up. In theory, maybe it does cause a problem to not have like turn 1. If we have no spawns, Glow Up is worse. But once we get like a little bit of spawning on the field, Glow Up is spawn 2 versus spawn 1, which is better. Cat Windleton Awoken has 3 sweepers, so like 2.5. 2.5 sweepers, which is quite a bit. Stygian also has 3 sweepers. Well, they have. Wait, are we counting? If we're counting Windleton as a half a sweeper, I think Tethys is half a sweeper too. Then, who is? Yeah, who is? I was gonna say, who is the 3rd sweeper then? Am I forgetting someone? I think they both have 2.5. Is what I would describe it as. Also, I'm gonna do this here too. That seems good. Maybe I just do this here. You know what? I should do this on Spike instead. That's fine. Making Spike work as 0 is pretty nice here. Okay, we get to dupe something as well. I think I'll just maybe dupe the Glow Up here as well. Maybe this is wrong, but I don't know. It seems good to me. Woken Resto scaling is pretty lackluster. Yeah, like they're very bad at healing in this game. The Awoken units have trouble healing, which is funny because they were the healing clan in the first game. They are very much outclassed both by Luna and by Under Legion for healing usually. Is anyone leaking here? I don't think too often they're gonna leak, so I think we can take this, but maybe this kills me. I don't think so though. Maybe they leak a couple early waves, but not too much. Oh, these both cost 2. I didn't realize that. That's annoying for my offering monument here. Not that it's super important to have that, but it is useful. If I play you here, I think it's kind of bad. This looks a lot better to me. Yeah, I guess this is the decay to kill the executioner here. This is the HP is meaningless among turn 2, so no amount of healing is going to help. That's Awoken's whole thing. I don't know if it's useless. Ooh, also this guy's gonna leak. That's unfortunate. I mean, there are just way better defensive options, though, is how I think I would describe it. If I hit you here, does that kill you? It's pretty close, but I don't think it kills you, actually. So I'm going to read here again. Okay. You're dying. You're not dying. I'm gonna go Ultra Greed mode here, I think. I'm gonna play the Ember down. These guys only get like one Pyre hit before they die anyway, so it's not that huge to be able to let them leak a little bit. Ooh, there's my Offering Monument, but I can't play it here, so whatever. I don't know if this is better or worse. I think it's better to have a bigger troop stack here. We'll find out, I suppose, right? Huh. You will die to the corruption damage, I think. Oh, actually, I'm not even corrupting it all here, huh? I'm getting some decay, but not much. Let's just test it. Let's just see what happens here if we glow up. Is it better or worse for us? It is better. Okay. Now, do we want to be greedy, though? I mean... Do we want to be greedy and just play the Ember? Because it will... You know what? I'm going to be greedy, I think, on this one, actually. Greed. Oh, if he walks up to the Pyre, he only gets, like, one hit off. Yeah, I think that's fine. He's like 100 HP. Yeah, he has 100 HP. He gets up to the Pyre and then just dies right away, pretty much. And he's got a bunch of Frostbite. I forgot about the Frostbite, too, actually. So, yeah, he's going to die before he makes it up there. Very nice. Doink. Doink. Very good. Some ways going to do more than your HP. That is true, Sam. You are right about that. Some ways, especially in the late game, just do so much damage that you can't even, like, really realistically heal to be surviving through it. You have to, like, actually kill them proactively, I guess. I don't think I want to take these. These all seem terrible to me here. Ooh, Pandemic's a nice one, though. Pandemic is a pretty sick spell. I don't have any other consume cards, so I don't really like taking Fertile Ground here. Pandemic is definitely a good one to have. So, Steel Shop is not that good for us here. We just the Cluster Kernel doesn't need upgrades. Spore Launcher already has the upgrades. We do get a free Armory and Relic over here, though, but I do just like spell upgrades right now, too. Like, if we get, like getting an Intrinsic on Glow up here and duping it would be very strong right now. I'm kind of down for right side, I think, here, almost certainly. Okay, get another holdover. Maybe we just do this. I'm gonna lower one of the glow ups to 0. I'm gonna reroll. I'm looking for like Intrinsic. And I don't know what else here exactly. Oh, remove consume. Is that good? Hey, how do you guys feel about? Is this awesome? Is Pandemic with remove consume and Smolder Stone awesome because it's a 0 cost that keeps adding more? It's like a spreading spores then. That seems kind of nice with it. I'm not sure. But maybe we get too many in our deck, then it could cause a problem. But I guess it's just like a really good card to have in the deck, so maybe it doesn't matter. It is evil spreading spores. You know what? We have to try to see if it's good, I guess, right? It seems very good. I'm worried about it. I guess, you know what? It's not even that bad because we have so many holdover cards. We can't even, like, draw bad cards. I think this is solid. It's cracked in your experience. I don't doubt it. I guess it seems solid. It's a good card to play multiple of. Well, guess what? We're playing multiple. There we go. Easy incanted way to deal with corruption. That is a good point. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. Where's our next Pyre healing? Merchant of Arms here. Yeah, we'll go in on this, folks. Kinstone Carapace, or Kinstone Totem, not Kinstone Carapace. Brain broke there. Incredibly huge. Look at all of our discard synergy that we have. I should just take the money here, shouldn't I? We have no way to discard. Yeah. That's just money, folks. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Can you believe that? That's a good one. Okay. I'll take my Looming Dark Shard now. Thank you. Not too shabby. We go down a lot of HP here, but I feel pretty strong right now. And I do like what the game is showing me here, too. Very good stuff. Okay. Who's the next boss? Reanimate guy doesn't seem too spooky. I'm not taking the trial here. I think that's a bit dumb. Yeah, we don't need money too desperately for the Merchant of Arms here, so we'll just, I think, play this like so. I suspect we're going to take the Infectory on this run. Deployable, I should say, specifically. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. Double stack, triple stack, incoming on Pandemic. Trust. Well, we already have... We have a... I would take a double stack on it here, huh? That'd be pretty good. Okay, get these guys down here. Pathos comes in here still. Spike of the Legion turn one's been pretty clutch for us today too here, I gotta say. And these guys are not surviving. They don't have the heal this time. They're gonna die to their own decay before they make it to the top. Sadnar, hello by the way. How's it going? That is true. By the time it bogs the deck down, the fight is over. We do have a lot of holdover cards as well, so I think it'll be pretty much a non-factor. Let's just put this here. Seems nice. Sarah, hello, hi. Got done with the run with the opposite combo. By opposite, do you mean like under Legion and Stygian? Or do you mean like two clans are like the opposite? You're gonna watch some Seinfeld? Voyix, let me know how it goes. I'm curious how you feel about the Seinfeld. Oh, I just. So I thought that was the spawn one, not the propagate one. Lion's Mane, interesting. Also, I might need to play Loam Coat here, honestly. I think I need to tank the damage here, unfortunately, but should be fine-ish. Okay. You die before you make it to the top floor, so that's not a huge deal. We'll do this just to be safe, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Okay. You'll also die before making it to the top floor, looking pretty good. And then... yeah, this is... I don't know how this will feel late game, but it is working for the time being. We were in the hospital and we were severely sleep deprived and kept having auditory hallucinations that mimic the bass riff sound from Seinfeld. That piece, I'm sure that for you that's terrible. That sounds like a very funny story. I don't want to say that sounds awesome. That sounds miserable. But it's a little funny. Perma Decay, Perma Frostbite, Perma Mute, Perma Sap. Newest Titan fight you've had in a long time. Sounds pretty good. Well, I will definitely get a Frenzied Swarm here. Frenzied Swarm holdover to cancel Seraph here is very nice for us too. I don't want to just keep taking what's some of who's it's. I don't want to just keep taking Calcified Embers here. I like Mulch though quite a bit, I think here. It'll give us a lot of extra card draw. But I think that's a bad choice. I kind of like Inhale. If we're using Inhale to kill backline here, it is going to be making us a bunch of extra spawns. I'm actually down for that on this run. Miserable time, but yeah, pretty funny. Yeah. Mitosis Cap, is that good here? I don't want to copy anything really, no, so... not a big fan of the Mitosis. Boiler Room, I like the Infectory more. I think we're just going to make the Infectory deployable here. That seems fine to me. We come here. I'd probably just keep duping... this zero cost glow up. It'd be really annoying when we draw no spawns turn one and then like the glow up is like useless and we lose for it, but like I don't know, it should be fine maybe. Oh, Lifesteal's kind of annoying, but if we just don't play anyone mid floor and top floor, they should just die to the decay we put on them, hopefully, right? Hopefully, maybe, probably. That's lovely. But we have no... This is the issue. We have no spawn this turn, right? We're just going to try to sap you into oblivion, I think, here. That seems good. Yeah, they all die. Love that for us here. We don't even want to give them the Offering Monument to hit this time. That's like a bit of a mistake, I think. Oh, this fucker's going to do some damage, though, I think. Maybe he dies, though, before he does anything. Let's see. Yeah, he does die before he makes it up there. Okay, that's good. This is a lot of damage that the fungi are taking, which is not good for us. I'm gonna have to, I think, put some of these perma saps or whatever. I'm gonna put some of them, I think, on Kale here, if I had to guess. You'll die before you make it anywhere, so I think we just do this here. Play this here as well, I guess. Frenzy Swarm, incredibly huge here. Very good pickup for us. I think I'm going to stop playing the Ear Conscript now. I want to try to draw some other cards, I think. That seems pretty good. You're going to die before you make it to the Pyre as well. Okay. Weird fight, but it's going pretty well, and it really just depends on how much decay we can get on Kale, I think, here, before the Relentless starts. I'll put this on Kale here as well, actually. Keep getting more damage in. Now, Peace, I have a follow-up question to your fun hallucinations that you had. Was it just the Seinfeld base, or was there also, like, I don't know, maybe Kramer hanging around there, or, you know, Elaine? Were any of my favorite Seinfeld cast members also there? Wait, why did I not have Infectory down here? Am I stupid? I'm actually throwing this game, folks. I don't know why I didn't have this here. This should have been here the whole time. That's crazy. I just assumed I had it down here to begin with. I don't know why I put it mid-floor there. Although apparently we do just kind of win easily, so that's nice. You know, this is the bass guitar riff they have in between the scenes. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. I kind of just want to take gifts for a guard here. I guess the cool thing is that when we play, as we play more Pandemics, it will increase the damage of Ancient Synergy, right? 2x 3 times. It's not that good. I think I'm supposed to be skipping here. Definitely take energy and now. Energy is very good here. And I'm pretty sure we want to go get some more Pyre health back. Gift for a guard still awesome. It's not bad, but like, I don't know. We can get super unlucky and have it like hit all of our holdover cards in theory, etc., right? It can cause some problems for us. I don't think it's that good here in this deck specifically. You can toss your deck to just Pandemic and Curses. I guess. Oh, we get an Intrinsic here. What do I want to Intrinsic? I kind of just want to intrinsic the Ear Conscript so that way we always get a spawn at least on turn 1. I think that's kind of like really good. I also kind of want to intrinsic Frenzy Swarm because now if we get holdover on it, we can just go intrinsic holdover Frenzy Swarm and win that way pretty easily too. I think I just like the guaranteed conscript. I think that's pretty solid here. That double stack, no, it's permafrost. Tragically, just a permafrost. Boo, I know. We'll reroll here, see what we get. We do get a double stack. We do get a double stack, folks, in the Pandemic. That seems very good here. I will remove, I believe, our 2 Spear Stewards. They seem very stinky currently. Then they get more in Incant line. This is like a, it's not really an Incant line so much as it's a rally line where our only source of rallying consistently is like our spells. So it feels like an Incant line. It's not like a terrible idea to play gifts here, but I don't like it that much. Sorry, you see in the future. That's fair. That's fair. Ooh, what do you guys like here on this one? I kind of like the handheld dip here, I think, right? It's 50 frost on the front or 25, like, you know, frostbite on everyone. I think it's got to be, like, sweep here, right? Pretty confident sweep is the angle here, especially because it'll hit, you know, floating bosses. It'll hit entropy every turn, yada yada, right? It seems pretty strong to me here. And then we go to the next battle. So many guards go from pretty good to absolutely cracked with one more upgrade. That is true. Ooh, I'm very broke. I would like money here, but I'm a little bit worried about giving the front guys reanimate 2 here. It's also Savagery's Final Assault, which is pretty spooky. I think we're just gonna not take the trial here. I don't think we need the money that badly. Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna go right side probably here anyway next time, so we have a little bit more cash. Sweep is speeding up the Titans fight. Well, it's like speeding it up and slowing it down in the sense that it's like it's speeding up entropy kill, but it's slowing down the savagery kill. The savagery will be hitting with we're hitting with like full on frostbite hits with Tethys frostbite 3 or whatever. It does cause some issues there, I suppose. Okay, the plan is all working here basically, guys. You know what? I kind of want to maybe put Offering Monument in front here too, because like he is kind of like maybe more a better shield than Spore Launchers. I'm not sure about that though. And this is why we made you intrinsic, so we can get you guaranteed first every time. This seems pretty good to me. Ah, son of a bitch. Play that a little bit greedy here, but that's fine. With the amount of decay he has on him, I think he dies before he makes it to the top, right? Yeah, he does, absolutely dies before he makes it to the top. Lovely. Sap you. Ooh, we are getting swept by the Rage Wings here, I'm realizing now. I could put the Loam Coat on Tethys to keep Tethys alive longer. I'm going to just trust that it's better on the Fungi stack here still, but that's kind of interesting at least. Might not be the truth, though. I don't know. Well, that's a lovely one to get. Okay, Glow Up. Vengeful Shard, Tragic. I think this is better for us, but I don't know. These guys, again, should hopefully all die to their various things. Yeah, they're good. You heard that the Tesla Diner restaurant in LA is trying to make their own Panera Death Lemonade. That's pretty funny. I don't think it'll go well, but like, I don't know, whatever. Ooh, Cluster Kernel's dying here too. That's very annoying. I don't like that at all. I think, honestly, these two kind of just get the job done on their own here from this point, hopefully. I think we just keep stacking up. Well, I can like, also silence some of them here, I think, but I guess either way, they're still killing us. And by silence, I mean sap them and not silence them. Yeah, it doesn't do much, though. You can almost never go wrong with sleepers. That is true. We do this. This guy might hit us a little bit. This Amalgam might get some damage in, it looks like. Yeah, he's going to get a little bit off here, unfortunately. Savage's Last Assault once again proves to be the bane of my existence. You know what? Actually, I can play you here and we don't take damage. From you, at least. So that's nice. Never mind. That works out. Now, our Mushroom stack does have 37 regen here. Apparently, that is getting destroyed by Rax the Overblessed here still. Hold on. Now, will Rax succumb to their wounds here? I don't think so, actually. That's a bit of an issue. Get diffed by a train steward? I don't know. He's running out of the decay here is the issue, folks. I'm gonna need some of my my pandemics here, I think. Okay, there are some of my pandemics. Doesn't do much there though. Okay, let's end turn. Let's see how next turn looks. Blow up the decay. Oh my god, you're right. You are right. Was that a killed there? I don't know. Hold on. Let's restart it. I forgot we can use the propagates on him. Okay, with that in mind as well, let's replay this. Let's go Infectory here. I think we put the Offering Monument. Nah, maybe not in front. I don't know. I think it's still just Spore Launcher here. I think I need to maybe try some way to kill the Sweepers here, though. That's something that I didn't do at all, because I wasn't even thinking about it here. Maybe I can find some way to get the sweepers killed more reliably. This goes here. You know what? Actually, hold on. I shouldn't even be wasting the mana on the, on playing the Infector. I know it gets it out of deck, but I think we're just better off maximizing the draws from Offering Monument, basically. So we go Glow Up. Pandemic. You know, I think I greeded for Ember last time here, too. I think we need to go full not greedy today. Ooh, getting Lone Coat here this early was good, too. We didn't do this last time. I'm pretty sure, at least. And then I think I'll just play this and pass. Very good. And then here we can do like this to kind of preserve health on Tethys, right? Up the sweepers to lance them. That's a good point. If we see, you know what we'll do here? We'll save the glow ups for last. If we see a lance, then we will. Oh, we can just do this then here. You see, like we can move them up, and there's a lance here too. So whatever. Okay, yeah, we can play this a little bit more carefully, and it should go pretty well. If Tethys survives to the Rax, it is definitely GG, for sure. From that point. You realize you put Remove Consume, that's gonna flood your deck. Yeah, but like it's a good card to have be flooded with, so it doesn't bother us. And we also have a bunch of holdover cards, so it's not really much of a concern to get flooded. Maybe just play this and pass here. Hopefully, it's good. This guy gets away, no biggie. Okay, so yeah, the Frozen Lance line here. Oh, now we can't even... Ah, shoot, hold on. If I do this... Yeah, they're still... Both of these guys are still dying here. That's really unfortunate. Oh, wait, we can do... Hold on. We can do this into this. And then they live. There we go. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. We can probably get the sap. Very nice. Now this round, we're probably losing some of them here if I had to guess. Yeah, here we can't do much about it. It's still good to do, I think, this way though. I think we just have a much bigger mushroom stack this time because of getting the Loam Coat early, and that might be the difference maker here. We can just play this here for now. Do our glow ups. And there's Rax. Oh, I will say the last time we were here, Rax definitely... We had the sap, I think, here right away, didn't we? Maybe we didn't? I don't remember actually now. Do you think it's better if I just move Rax to the front here? Do you think that makes a difference? We can try a couple different combinations here. Let's just try... Oh, that's lethal. Okay, cool. Never mind. That's enough. Yeah, that was just enough to win it. If we just optimize the fungi enough, that gets us there. Okay. That's pretty cool. We take very little pyre damage for it as well. That's nice. Yeah, just having a bigger mushroom stack, we live longer, he dies faster. We're probably going to the magic shop here. We already have one Prince Storm. I don't think we want a second one necessarily. So I think we're just gonna skip this here for a little bit extra money. Mushroom's a pretty good room. I do like Mushy Room. I do like it quite a bit. I could see our line honestly here being go to Merchant of Arms, deployable and dupe Mushy Room, and then just basically have our setup be Mushy Room, Infectory. Bigger shroom stack, better person. The problem is that we don't even like make a bigger shroom stack using Fertile Ground here, unless you're just saying that last fight in general. Bigger shroom stack, better person, in which case true and real. I think I'm just taking the Mushy Room. I think I'm still going right side. I don't like the left side here too much. We have no money to spend. Unless we go right anyway. It is not Savagery. Seraph is Dominion. I think it'd be good either way still. Okay. I would love some holdover in the shop here, folks. We do not get it exactly. We do get to go probably just Twin Stone on one of my glow ups here. Seems pretty good. Or on Pandemic. Both are fine. Well, how's Remove Consume look here too? Ooh, we could do, you know what? I do like Remove Consume Smolder Stone here. That's actually really strong as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Oh, hold on, excuse me. There we go. Very good Propagate hit there. We don't have money to reroll. I should have looked at the trinket shop here. I'm gonna probably be angry looking at this shop here. I'm actually not that angry. This is fine. This doesn't make me angry to see. So let's just go. Let's go Twin Stone. We can put it on Eager Conscript for 2. It basically just turns it into a glow up. I think I just want to just give it the glow up instead, though. I think that's fine as well for us here. We'll see. And I guess we'll just put this on Flash Freeze. Well, actually, I'll put it on Inhale. Inhale, being able to kill backliners more reliably here should be pretty strong. I like that. And this is going to be pretty spooky. I don't know if we win this. We're going to need to sap Corruption Seraph here as fast as possible so we stop getting the strike triggers. But even though we're still getting the AoE trigger, which is going to be really bad for us. We'll see, I don't know. We have to go bottom floor here too to stop all the curse guys from cursing us. I think that does mean we're actually going to be playing the Offering Monument as like a weird tank for the Spore Launcher here maybe. Well, this is a turn. Was that not the Twin Stone one? Am I crazy? No, it's not the Twin Stone. Yeah, wait, I didn't put it on you. I forgot. Shoot, never mind. That's fine then. Ooh, definitely Inhale here. Put this here. Put that here. Okay, the Fungi's living, which is cool. Everyone did get decayed though, which is bad news for us. I'm gonna do this and this here to get some more sap on you. Conscript up here if I can. We'll see how it goes. Colonel mid-floor or mid-floor or middle of the team here. I don't think it's middle of the team. We're gonna glow you up a little bit so you stop attacking us now. Tragically, Tethys and Cluster Colonel are still dying though from their corruption. Because he's still applying the AoE corruption no matter what you do there. We'll see. The hope here, I guess, is that we just get so much corruption down this turn right now, or decay right now on Seraph. That's enough to maybe just win it. We'll see, though. Ooh, that's nice. So play that here, too. Play these out. This is gonna be very rough. But I guess Seraph's taking 700 damage this turn. I think this is fine, actually. I think we will luckily win the sprint here, so to speak. Well, the Mushroom Sack... I guess the Mushroom Sack dying here isn't too big of an issue because we can just keep playing it more. Or whatever. I want you to live at least, so we can play this here again. I'm trying to keep you as healthy as we can. Well, I should maybe be letting you die so you lose your corruption stacks and then we get to, like, start over. I don't know. I'm not sure what the right line is there. You're dying no matter what we do here, I think, right? So I'm gonna actually just do... I guess glowing up you triggers the rallies so everyone takes the spores. I guess that's better than just putting the propagate on Seraph here. I'm not sure. Yeah, we do this, I think, just to kill the tanks here more than anything here. We don't want them walking up here with too many stats. The end with no units will probably win. I think so. I think so. You're taking how much damage per turn? 1,000 per turn? Yeah, we're good. Although we do need to not... I guess. I don't know. I'd rather not lose Spore Launcher. Losing Spore Launcher is actually a pretty big issue. He's not dying here. That's good. Okay, Seraph comes down to bottom floor for one last time. We get the Frenzy Swarm here too. It doesn't matter because he's dead. We play Conscript into Rally again. Get everyone all gooey and sticky and nice. And none of you make it to the Pyre Room, so we're good. We're good. What a neat way to kill Seraph here, man. I don't know. I think that's just pretty cool. Look at my boy go. Very neat. Okay. A little spooky, but I mean, just got the job done. Spore Launchers are kind of awesome. I don't know. He just kind of goated with it. I don't think we win no matter what they're saying, but we'd let like 1 or 2 waves leak by there. It could have been an issue. I don't know. Anywho, this should go, I think, a lot smoother. Because it'd be much harder for them to kill our mushroom stack and it won't kill our backline at all, really, here. Yeah. Also, Offering Monument was just pretty good this run as like a guy who gave me a bunch of extra card draw. Also, chat's been real quiet after you took out Seraph. I mean, chat wasn't saying I was going to lose or anything like that, so I don't know. Sure, I don't know. I'm going to put this on you at first. I like sapping this guy right off the bat if I can. Ooh, Frenzy Swarm here is very lovely. I'll go Infectory into Swarm here, I think. The Mushroom still dies, but we're doing pretty good otherwise. We're still processing the grief. That's okay, Pun Pun. Take your time. Everyone heals at different paces, right? When you're ready, you'll be ready. Don't worry. Yoink. I do just want to propagate you for 1 billion here. That's probably a little bit wrong. Should put the Loam Coat down. It's usually a pretty good one to play. Do you have any sap on you? You have no sap currently. Should have put the sap on him, honestly. But you know what? You get sapped instead. There you go. The minion's never hurting me ever again. It feels like yesterday that he was here with you. Pun Pun, it was today. It wasn't even yesterday. What are you talking about? This Pun Pun guy's such a kidder, man. They're always goofing around and joking with shit like this. So we are losing Tethys here to this chosen assassin here. Losing like everyone to him, actually. We might have an issue with actually killing Savagery here, folks. I don't know. You know, we could have maybe actually killed the assassin, depending on what we drew. Oh, Frenzy Swarm. Okay, that's actually huge. Never mind, we're good. Everyone relax. We're good. We drew the Frenzied Swarm. None of my units die now. GG. Game over. Go next, nerd. You keep playing the glow-ups here. What a send-off from Monument. It was a huge Monument pull. And this is the first time I've ever played, maybe literally ever, but definitely Monster Train 2. It's my first time ever playing Monument. It's my first time, like, maybe forever, playing Monument in like a non-combo setup, right? Just using it purely as like card value. And it was like, you slap 2 HP on it, and it is just, you know, what, 80 divided by 5? What is that? Like, is it 16? This is for 1 mana, 16 card draw then? I've done the math right? That doesn't seem right. Hold on. 50. No, it is 16. It is 16, yeah. 1 mana, draw 16 is pretty strong. I think I need to reevaluate this guy a little bit more sometimes. Because I feel like I think he's kind of weak. But he ended up being really strong here. So, you know. What do I know, etc. I don't want to play too many spells here because I am going to kill myself. I'll play 1 more there, I think. And then we're just going to glow you up. Play this. Play this and pass. Please don't. I'm working on not killing myself. Don't worry. Also, this is what you're supposed to say. Please don't. You're so sexy. Aha. I'll finish the line for you. Don't worry. I'm gonna actually put the glow up on this bozo. I want him to start getting some more stats on him. Because now the minion's dead. Entropy is basically is dead this turn, pretty much, right? I think we just start now that you're sapped, I think we just start glowing you up for 1 billion. And you die, but that's all that dies here. That's fine by me. Your brain is too deep on this homemade death lemonade. Raccoon, how did you make the death lemonade? What was your recipe? I'm curious to hear. Okay, don't need to play Pyrelights anymore. These guys will die to their own damages before they make it anywhere else. Okay. Seems good. Like this might sound like a dumb question, right? I know the death lemonade is just caffeinated lemonade, right? But as like outside of like coffee, how does someone get caffeine? You just get like caffeine, like I don't know. How do you get caffeine? Also, I'm not gonna be able to incant here. That's so sad. Honestly, where the fuck did this guy go? Get glowed up, idiot. Get this caffeine liquid from Amazon and you can just add to your drinks. Then it's iced tea, but you mistakenly got the caffeinated tea to make it and you overdid it. Hey, that's GG. Spore Launcher sweep. Thank you very much, Spore Launcher. Coffee, tea, caffeine pills, I know they exist. So, like, if you want to make the lemonade, right? You don't want to pour an energy drink into your lemonade, right? You don't want to pour coffee into your lemonade. You just break up a caffeine pill, like crumble it up and put it into your lemonade then? I don't know. Spell chain holdover -1 cost of Williams and intrinsic. It would be the holy trinity of good spell. We didn't have intrinsic at the time that we saw like the -1, so I figured we'd just take it. It was pretty good though. Caffeine is naturally occurring pesticide that is found in many plants. I'm sorry, caffeine is a pesticide? What the heck? Weird. Still an insane spell. I agree. Pretty good spells there. And not a kind of a scrappy run. Kind of cool. A good example, right, of like the classic like don't even try to counter the final boss, still win. You kind of just brute force that way through that one by just, you know, playing a lot of rally spells with Spore Launcher, which is pretty neat. Okay. Folks, we can spin again. We can pick a clan combo. What do you want to do here? We have 4 left. We have 4 clan combos left to do. Lion's Mane, Orechi, another Tethys, and what was the last one? Shardtail Queen. Spin? We can spin. We can spin. Hold on. Here's the wheel. Let me first check off the one we just did. Tethys under Legion down. Hopefully it's not Tethys again, though. I'd like maybe some variety today, but we'll see. Melt Wax on Madam Stink Lines. Pun, excuse me? Can you say that? Okay. Apparently Pun is just psychic. He got the Melt Wax on Madam Stink Lines call. That's crazy. Yeah. Sorry, Alzair. Pun's psychic powers are just too strong. He influenced the wheel to his favor. He's been playing too much RimWorld. He gave himself the psionic implant that lets the wheel spin whatever he wants. Anyway. Lion's Mane, and it was Lion Mane. What was it again? Melting. Specifically, we rolled Alt Melting, which is maybe better, maybe worse. I don't know. We'll see how it plays. The green humor prevails. That is true. The green humor is too strong with this one. Another shifting pyre is kind of annoying. We do have a puffball to start though, so our early game's going to be very easy. Rot is also a pretty strong starting spell. Doesn't look too bad. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I'm a little bit scared, but I think ultimately it'll be fine. I gotta go Tuning Fork here, I'm pretty sure. I don't love Purified Soul Shard. And this is going to be a lot more impactful to have my starting cards -1 than my units -1. Especially my unupgraded units start -1, right? So, it seems pretty easy to me.
Hey,
Zergling a rat?
You can leave now.
Hello.
You can unfollow.
Hi, thank you for following. I assume you're a StarCraft fan. Hello, welcome to the stream. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's always got to be the Everbloom start if I see it. I don't know. I just feel like Everbloom is just too consistently strong. I like the Maneater dip on Everbloom, but just getting the Everbloom first, I feel like, especially with this clan combo, with the Tuning Fork. So now all my starters are 0, so I can play out all my starter spells every single turn. This feels a little too strong here. Rigged it through pure horniness, huh? What now? Everbloom starting to Maneater 2 you like a lot? Yeah. I'm gonna play Lion's Mane here. I don't like putting the spawns in front of the puffball here, so I think we'll just do this basically. I'll put you here. No, I'll put you here. I know we're against this trail. I'm a little bit worried about the. What am I trying to say here? My brain's breaking. Hold on one moment. I'm a little bit worried about the puffball removing all the sap, basically, from us trail and causing issues for us, but I don't think it'll be a problem. I'll play you here for now, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Man-Eater, who ate her? Minus a million. I didn't like that one, Raccoon. I don't know. What about it is ticking me off? Doesn't the Decay just wreck that boss? It should, hopefully. I would hope at least it does, but we'll see. Okay, how are we looking here, folks? The Decay is doing pretty well, but it's not GG guaranteed here, as you can see. I put this here. Does it get lethal? It's probably pretty close, but I don't know. I'll just do this to be safe. I like the Everbloom increase decay when you find the God Launcher. That one's pretty cool too. Alzer, my endless one that went super crazy did do that same combo. I think if you're just trying to win more consistently, though, I don't think it's a great line. I think that Maneater is just a little too strong against like the Seraphs, for example. Being able to silence them is really good all the time, no matter what, basically. But you can do cool stuff with the decay increaser with Spore Launcher as well. That is 1,000,000,000% true and real. Holdover Dig Deep is pretty cool here. I think I'll take that. These all seem pretty horrible. Let's look ahead here for a second. Merchant of Steel Remnant Banner. I think I want to go more Under Legion Banner here. Yeah, we have an Under Legion Merchant of Steel up here too. I think we're fine to be a little bit greedy here. Targeted Mute is just so good. Yes. We're gonna come over here, try to find some. Spore Launcher is the #1 hit here for us for sure. It's a little bit samey with the one we just played, basically, but it would just be a better version of the one we just played, more or less. I will take a Damage Shield Spore Launcher. It's not the Spore Launcher I'm looking for here, per se, but that's pretty good. Dig Deep is not what I'm looking for here. I think I'm down for just a -1. -1 Dig Deep holdover is pretty cool. I mean, Spell Chain is just fine. I think I want to save money for the the steel shop up here. Maybe we're a while away from that. You know what? I should buy this. I will buy Twin Stone on, I guess, probably just Sport Touch. That should be very good. I mean, Al's there. We could go Smidge Launcher for sure. I generally just prefer going Dualism on Spore Launcher and keeping it pretty simple. We could try to do like a Hollow Mirrors, Smidge Stone, double Spore Launcher line though too. You just realize this Pyre makes that other starting Relic option pretty much pointless. What do you mean, Astroman? What was the other starting Relic option? The one that I saw, because I've already forgotten what I saw, if I'm being honest. Also, this seems pretty free. The Purified Soulstone. Oh, yeah, you're right. All the units you just have upgrades by default, huh? That's kind of fun. I didn't even realize that. We're going to go Puffball here for now. Spore Launcher into Lion's Mane here. I think I have basically no issues, if I had to guess. Put this here and pass. Just another reason to hate Malika Shifting Pyre, honestly. I'll put you up here too, buddy. There you go. We do get to go dig deep here, which I like a lot. Keep incanting. And I wouldn't hate playing Hollow Mirrors here just for the double Lion's Mane spawns as well today. That would on its own already be good enough for me. Dig Deep looking pretty good here too. Get his ass Puffball. I'll play you there as well. Not that it matters much, but yeah, there you go. It does kill the backline for us there, actually, which is pretty nice. I should that Puffball line, or the Puffball reform is not as bad as it looks like. I should say. Okay. Not too bad, folks. Not too bad. Oh, sorry. You know, Zergling of Wrath. I got distracted. I forget what I was saying when you first came in, when you followed. I was going to ask you if you were a StarCraft 2 fan, hence the Zergling, which of course you are. I don't know, man. I got distracted by whatever I was talking about when you came in, and I apologize. Hopefully you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Engulf and Smoke, to me, looks really good here. I like that a lot. Oh, Lord of Pies. Thank you for subscribing. Hello, thank you for the money. I appreciate it. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. I kind of want to like get holdover on the Engulf and Smoke and maybe like Intrinsic on the Glow Up here. And this is like the classic thing where like, our equipments don't really matter too much, so I don't even want to really go to the Merchant of Arms. Let me just come over here and look for some more spells, right? Okay, holdover on the Engulf and Smoke. I'm not for a Twin Stone on the Glow Up here, honestly, too. That's pretty good. I can live with that, I think. Hold over on Glow, but only your Maliko is so kind to me. Listen, hey, sometimes you're just built different. Do you think the StarCraft TV series would have the potential to be cool? You kind of wish more was done with that IP. I could see it maybe being pretty cool piece. I don't know. I don't know much about StarCraft. I didn't really play it at all. Most of my StarCraft knowledge comes purely from playing Heroes of the Storm. So, you know, none, basically, pretty much. And I don't know, man. I don't think, like, the actual, like, do people really care that much about the characters in StarCraft, right? Or do we think that the StarCraft characters have what it takes to, like, see mainstream success, right? Kerrigan is dope. I don't know. Also, I'm taking Chakot here. I think Chakot into Seraph of Dominion is really strong. Single player game is actually really cool. I just don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if StarCraft has what it takes. So question one: would Pedro Pascal be Raynor? Because I feel like he's like he did The Last of Us, right? He's famous actor who did good job in movie role. Are they just gonna have him do the role as well for that? I don't know. There's Pyre Hunter again, by the way. That doesn't seem too scary. Illusion, you love StarCraft 1. I didn't play either StarCrafts. I'm not really an RTS guy. I don't know. Not really my genre. Diego Luna. I don't know who Diego Luna is. Sorry to say, not a knower personally. I guess I just put this here. Spore launch, or yeah, Spore touch here while we have the chance. Put it this way, StarCraft doesn't deserve a show, not because of the game, but the developer kind of deserved a crash at this point. You know, that's not a hot take, Enkidu. I think that's like, I think people do just like kind of all agree Blizzard stinky. I think that's not a hot take. Am I supposed to be saving Prickly Puffball here? Not really, I don't think. I guess I can do this. Keep you alive for a bit longer. That seems fine. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, I don't think Blizzard would make the TV show. I imagine Blizzard would, like, have HBO make the TV show. They wanted to do a StarCraft thing or whatever, right? Am I crazy for thinking that? I think that they wouldn't be the ones to make it. I don't know. StarCraft TV show doesn't have to be the same character story as the game. See the Fallout show, for example. Sad, no, that's a very good point. But I think, like, I don't know. Does it get there? Is it a good enough story on its own to hold up, I guess is the question. Because I don't know. I don't know if people are fucking with StarCraft like that as far as like the story and the characters and all that stuff. But maybe. I don't know who is to blame for the current state of Blizzard. I feel like there isn't just like one group of people to pin this on. I don't know, man. I also don't know who to blame. Genuinely no idea. It feels like it's someone's fault. It should be someone's fault, but I don't know whose either. Tragically, we need to take an energy upgrade here. We need to get enough energy so we can like play out all these cards more consistently. I'm gonna go greed here and just play the Ember out here. I'm pretty sure we're fine. This looks pretty strong to me. Okay. Anywho, ooh, Engulfing Smoke again, nice. Yeah, not even close here. What's your name, Archeon? We could go a size upgrade and play a Molten Encasement here too, or Mortal. Which one is the one? Who's the one that's like the one that what's it called? Who's the one that stealths me? Molten Encasement. We could do the Molten Encasement over and over again, but I think the Engulfing Smoke is just fine. Bun Bun, it's your fault. You did it. Bun Bun, why did you do it? Okay, how do I fit Enchantrel into this? How do I fit Enchantrel into this run? Because that'd be really strong. It's a dualism Enchantrel. I can't not take it here. Like, that would be the... If I just didn't take Enchantrel, that would be insane. I'm going to take Enchantrel. I'm going to, I believe, take a space upgrade. And then my plan now is maybe just don't incant. Yeah, I guess even if we take energy, we don't have enough energy to play it though, I think, right? Like what's our rollout look like here? We have energy, our deployment. Oh no, maybe we do have enough energy, right? No, we do. I think it's just space first and you hedge that you I think space first. I think you just hedge that you hopefully draw the Enchantrel before you have to play any units on the mid floor or top floor, whatever you're playing. And then I think we'll take energy next then. I don't know. Matt Timlin. hello. You recently found mine and Voice's channels and have been loving both my content. Matt, thank you for that. I hope you do enjoy it. I hope you know, yeah, I don't know. Thanks. Hi, how are you? The response: the use of a variant extended release caffeine pills. That is a late response, but they break down slowly in your system. Besides that, you might have a coffee or two every now and then. But like, so if you're making your own Panera Bread Death Lemonades, we're just cracking caffeine pills and putting it in the lemonade. Then I'm down for it. I'm down to fuck around. But I don't know. That seems kind of spooky. You know, I'm thinking about it more. I think we do just take the energy actually first. I think we have Enchantrel here in the deck. I don't think we need her yet. I think we just need to make sure we're actually playing all of our cards as we draw them. And then we'll take the space next one and get them all together, basically. I think this is fine. You're 14 minutes behind in the stream. No worries, no worries. You know, sad enough, that's an interesting point, too, about just sci-fi as a TV genre has not been doing well, right? And even the Star Wars shows are very hit and miss, right? You have Andor, which I haven't seen at all, but people say is really good. And then you have the Acolyte show, which everyone shits on. Right? So, like, even then, you know, sci-fi is not doing super well, even in Star Wars, right? You have that issue. And I think also, I was going to say something, too, as well. Right? Like, think of the Halo show, right? The Halo show did terribly, too. The Halo show was disastrous from my understanding, but I don't know too much about how the actual Halo show went. But I think but another point against StarCraft is that maybe sci-fi is just maybe not a safe genre for them or whatever. I don't know. We'd probably go right side here. Would love to, you know what? We could also just see a Smidge Stone. If we see a Smidge Stone on the Spore Launcher, we can just play Spore Launcher and then Enchantrel that way as well. Both would be pretty good here. And we can also look at an Underlegion banner and probably skip it here. I don't think we're going to play it at all. Well, that's a large one. That's the opposite of what we're looking for here. There's an Alien show. The new Vince Gilligan show. The Vince Gilligan show, doesn't it have the lady who plays Kim Wexler? Right? It's not in the Better Call Saul universe, but it is like that actress. That one I've got pretty good hopes for. That sounds pretty cool. I'm gonna be an asshole. I think it is fair to say that Fallout is a sci-fi show, but is it really? It's kind of weird. It's not like future stuff. It's like alternate reality apocalypse stuff. I don't think it's fair. I mean, I guess you can call it a sci-fi show. I'm not gonna get angry at you for doing that. It's kind of weird though. Carapace, if we can get a Carapace, that'd be pretty cool. It is the future. But it's not the future in regards to like having like a bunch of science stuff. It's the future if society collapsed and like, you know, shit sucked. We do get our Smidge Stone. I think we just play this, man. I think we just go Enchantrel, Spore Launcher, go crazy now. Seems pretty good to me. You just restarted NCIS. Listen, I watch a lot of slop TV. A lot of like generic, like boring, like primetime, like TV shows. I'll watch NCIS sometimes. I'm not a big fan. I don't know. It's mind-boggling to me that NCIS is like the longest running, like primetime, like TV show, crime procedural, whatever you want to call it. Like that one, but not Family Guy. I don't watch Family Guy. I'm sorry. It seems so not like just boring. Like I don't know. I don't get it. Not the biggest Vince Gilligan fan. Listen, if you're a Breaking Bad hater, I get it. I feel like I feel like it's wrong to hate Better Call Saul though. I don't know. Better Call Saul is awesome. Oh, Hyperthermal, also hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing. Of course. Listen, hey guys, everyone, look, it's the Mr. Beast guy. It's the guy who, whenever I say Mr. Beast in videos, they timestamp it. Everyone point and say hi to Hyperthermal. Hello. Thank you for your work. You're doing God's work, yada yada, etc. Mr. Feast. I could put Titan and Puffball here, but I think at this point Puffball has kind of just outlived its usefulness. You know, I'll give him a little love though. Here you go. The first like 4 or 5 seasons of NCIS are absolutely goated, but you're biased because you grew up watching them all the time. That's, you know what, 6 string. That's fair. That's fair. I wouldn't be shocked if it was 2. It was pretty good early on, but dude, it's such a long running show, man. My brain tells me it can't be good now. I feel like it has to be kind of stinky, but I don't know. Okay. So we got this going for us here. This is very strong looking, I feel like. And we got the Maneater dip now too. So now we kind of just crush Seraph here. This feels like kind of just GG. Who me? We're gonna go like this, into this, into this. I could sport touch myself here, I suppose, but I'd rather just play the fun guy and pass. Ooh, Voyix, good emo, Peter Griffin from Family Guy. I love him. That's a great choice. Anyway. Cool setup so far, fun and interesting run. I'll be honest, Peace, this is, to me, I think this is like, not to be rude, I feel like this is an incredibly boring run. I feel like this is going to be, basically the same run we did last time, but just stronger. You know what you find surprising about Seinfeld? You hate George Costanza. Boy, speak to that more. I'm curious to hear why you hate him exactly. Because he's not supposed to be a likable character. He's the most insufferable man of all time. He is like an absolute man-child. That is true and real. Enchantrel, though. Enchantrel is just why this run is going to be stronger than the last run. Because it will be that, like, anything that potentially even could leak will take so much sap from Enchantrel existing that they're just going to come up with the pyre with no attack, basically. All he's ever doing is dating women and getting broken up with for being a human personification of a worm. True. These are all true and real facts, Voyix. Ooh. So get down here, buddy. Why not? He's a he's not a 1980s incel, Voyix, because he is, like, still occasionally sleeping with women and whatnot. It's weird. You can't really call him an incel. Yeah, Kramer is one that got canceled, Raccoon. Didn't finish the first season of Breaking Bad. That shit bothered you on a deep psychological level. You know what? I watched it when I was, like, much younger. And I wouldn't be shocked if, like, I didn't like it as much today. Because I feel like it is, like, the weird... I don't know. There's some weirdness in general going on with that damn show. That I find hard to put into words. But, like... I remember feeling like, oh, like, Walter White, he is, like, the cool anti-hero guy or whatever, right? And then he just becomes, like, a giant asshole. And I don't, like, I don't know. It's just kind of boring, I think, more than anything. I don't know. But, like, Better Call Saul is, like, such a much more, like, here, I'm gonna say it. The relationship between, Jimmy and his brother is more interesting than any other thing in all of Breaking Bad, right? Like that is so much more interesting for sure. The dynamic there is much better. Sadly, he's like the best character. Kramer is really funny. He is pretty funny. Not Jimmy Mr. Beast. Jimmy McGill from Better Call Saul. Chuck McGill's your favorite character ever, period. He's perfect. Such a smartly written character. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, I like the episode where they do the arbitration or whatever, and he it's a little obvious, right? You know it's coming when they're doing the thing with the phone, and you know it's not just like I was talking on the phone. You know he's done something else beyond that. He's planted something on him, etc. You know it's happening, but it is just so like well like played and stuff like that. It's really good. And like the breakdown too. The breakdown of him like freaking out in front of everyone being like, "Oh my god, this dude's losing his damn mind." It's so good. Even the Breaking Bad series was absolute cinema the whole way through. I don't know. I think Walter is maybe the worst part of the show, and he's the main character, so it is an issue. What am I doing here, by the way? I should watch The Sopranos? Dude, I'm working on it. I'm on Season 5, Episode 4 of The Sopranos. And I do like it a lot. Sopranos is awesome. Walter is relatable? What do you mean? He's not that relatable. Dude, yeah, Lord of Pies. Like, the courtroom breakdown, it is like a Phoenix Wright game, and it's so good. It's so good, man. The cancer part, not the drug dealing part. Damn, Raccoon, terrible role. Terrible role that you got the Breaking Bad cancer, but not the Breaking Bad drug dealing. Unfortunate. What am I doing here? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. What am I doing here on this run? I think I just want to go left side and find some artifacts and shit. I think our spells are already pretty good. You know, I'll take more fungus, more spore damage. That's fine. Reroll. No thank you to any of these, really. You don't really like Breaking Bad? You think it's not my genre? Voyix, I hesitate to say because maybe you wouldn't like it then either. But I think it is fair to say that I think most people do agree. Most of the real MLG, like, you know, cinemaphiles, or cinephiles, whatever it's called, I think most of them agree that like, Better Call Saul is the better of the two shows. Ancient Rumi, by the way, here. That's a pretty easy choice, I think, between the two of them. How does Ancient Root spell chain work? I believe the spell chain card also gets the cost reduction. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but pretty sure. I'm gonna go... It's just copy Dig Deep here. That's fine. Your friends and I have been watching House. That show sucks a lot. I think House is one of those, a product of its time shows, where at the time it probably felt super innovative and stuff like that, but like I feel like, you know, also not really aged well. What was the Biker Gang FX show called? Is it like the Sons of Anarchy? Is that the one you're thinking of, Six String? That sounds like it might be what you're thinking of. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm the only person who's like this. I could not care less about like biker gangs as like a genre, if that makes sense. I don't know. That just does like nothing for me personally. I do not give a shit about people who ride their bikes around and stuff. But maybe I'm the dumb one. Sons of Anarchy? I just have no interest in people riding around their bikes. The Biker Gang in Bob's Burgers was cool. Not familiar, I apologize. I am not an axe-wielding biker. I have a friend who actually bought a motorcycle recently. I myself am not a biker. Actually, I think I have two friends who bought motorcycles recently, actually. I think I have two different friends who independently bought motorcycles. You've never seen it, but apparently it's S tier. I wouldn't know. I actually talked about this recently in one of Pun streams, and I hate to do this. I should be silencing you, by the way. I hate to do this because I don't want to talk about anime ever. I've been getting a lot of YouTube shorts for the anime free run, and I will say it does feel like an anime that I might actually enjoy watching. It might be one of the few animes that I actually do get around to watching and maybe enjoying. Pun said it was a pretty good one. I do trust Pun Pun's opinion in general. Freeman seems like it's probably really good. Yeah, it seems like something that I would like. So it seems like it's not fucking constantly just being horny and annoying, which is a big plus in my book. That's a good show for snobs and people who aren't drowning in anime. That's me. I'm a snob. True. Setch, hello. Hi. How are you? It is so good. You read and watched it, and it's great. It does seem like a fun premise, right? Where it's like, is the elf lady, and she's lived for thousands and thousands of years. But did I not silence you? Oh, I don't have silence yet. I'm dumb. So it's like, you know, she has to, like, you know, live with the fact that, like, everyone she ever knew, yada yada, is dead, and she has to, like, keep going on and all that stuff. I like the general themes of it, I think, and stuff like that. I feel like I would enjoy it. I'm getting so sapped up here, folks. I'm so sappy and crazy right now. You think all anime is horny and annoying is sort of like saying all games are just Call of Duty? No, voice, but like, I think it's fair to say that being horny and annoying is overly represented in anime, right? I think you know, it's an epidemic that they face, and it's not obviously all anime, but you know, I always say fucking knock it off. Your comfort shows are Friends, Frasier, Psych, and Scrubs. I feel like Six String in that same like zone of shows. I'm surprised The Office doesn't make it in there. I feel like The Office is like the ultimate, like one of those like comedy comfort shows. I don't really have a comfort show. I'll be honest. I don't like watch a TV show over and over again to like, I don't know, as like something to passively watch. It's not really a thing that I do. Feels like, yeah, I think Voyix, the anime viewers deserve better shows. I think there's a market there for people who actually want more sophisticated stories and whatnot, and instead they just keep doing fucking horny shit. And we need culture or something. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Actually, It's Always Sunny is definitely a comfort show for me. And if I have a comfort show, it is It's Always Sunny for sure. I forgot that existed. You prefer Parks and Rec over The Office? That's fair. That's fair. Oh, dude. Oh my god, I forgot to talk about it. I should have talked about it earlier. So, people, I think Just One asked about it recently, right? Where it was like, when am I gonna play the games besides Monster Train? Because I've been playing Monster Train pretty hard for the last like 3 months, right? I did play a game today. It was on Ratcat's recommendation. They sent me a DM for a game, and I did buy the game and play it. It is the funniest shit ever, maybe, of all time. It is called I think Mage Arena is the name of the game. And it's like a 4v4 like capture point objective game. And the way you play it is it's Waza to move around, yada yada, and you're either a sorcerer or a warlock. And the way that you cast spells is you have to like they're voice recognition spells. Right? You have to literally say fireball to cast the fireball spell. And it is so funny. It is basically peace. It is this. There are I was playing and I picked up the Thunderbolt spell. I was streaming to my friends in my Discord so they could see the game. Or not in my friend's Discord, not in my Discord. Streaming to my friends in my friend's Discord the game. And I picked up the Thunderbolt spell. And I'm talking to them, I'm like, oh, dude, I found the Thunderbolt spell. And then saying Thunderbolt in that sentence, I started fucking launching Thunderbolts ahead of me. Like, it is just so easy to accidentally cast your spells. Not in my Discord, Leonard. Sorry, not in my Discord, not in Void's Discord, in my IRL friends Discord. I was playing just to show them the game, basically. But, Oh, dude, it was so funny. And you don't have to like do a funny voice when you cast the spells. You can say it however you want. You can just say fireball, and you will cast it. But dude, everyone in the game is like fireball, fireball. Like it's just they're getting into it. It's really funny. God, it was so good. It's such a fucking good game. I think when we finish the logbook, I think the first non-monster game stream we play will probably be that game. What is this? Pun? It's a game called it's a game called Mage Arena. It is $3. It is $3 on Steam right now. It is not the cleanest game ever, but goddamn, this is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. Pun. You make collab. Finally, this time, you, me, Voyix, Mage Arena. We're running around casting fireballs. Dude, oh my god. One of the spells is called Dark Blast, but it activates if you just say the word blast. So literally everyone in the game is calling the spell Biden Blast. You go around and just hear people yell Biden Blast, and they just fucking shoot a dark energy beam out of them. It's such a good game. It's actually crazy. What are we doing? Sorry, I got distracted by the game that we're playing here. Or that by the game that I was talking about, not the game we're playing here. What am I doing? I don't think we need any more unit upgrades. Right, we're good on that. We could put something on Enchantrel maybe, but I don't really care that much. Fireball, true. Very true. Oh, dude, I will. It's to me, it's more funny than anything. The voice sensitivity thing is not super good. So if you say like the word with the letter F in front of it, it'll just cast fireball sometimes. I have friendly fired many times just trying to have a conversation with people, which to me again just adds to the funniness of it. I think it's hilarious still. Like I'm talking to someone like, have you seen which way the fork in the road goes to or whatever, and then you just fucking fireball them. It's really good. I guess we could look for like a room in a build like this. I don't know. Maybe get like some mushrooms. I'll go left side. We get some pyre health back too here, which is good enough for me. Yeah, 6 string for me. Oh, there's Carapace, by the way, which is pretty funny. Tragically, on this build, we don't have room for the Carapace because our floor is still overstacked by the mushrooms. You have voice text, and every time you say fireball on stream, your webcam capture gets fireballed. Lord of Pies, that's a little too much work for me to do. Good idea, not worth it for the execution. I think I'll take Zone of Silence, honestly. That's pretty good for us. We do have trouble with the corruption from the normal waves. I think this is pretty solid. He's here? No. Sorry, Lord of Pies. He's not fitting in on this run. I'm sorry. It's not his time. Carapace, Midgestone, Offering Monument. That could be something. This is not the Offering Monument run, Leonard. That was last run. We do not have Offering Monument here. But, you know, Leonard, that is kind of interesting. You know what the problem is, though, actually, Leonard? The Offering Monument is already one space by default, so you can't put Smidgestone on it unless you put a Large Stone first. You'd have to go Large Stone into Smidgestone and then Carapace it for that to happen. But it's kind of interesting. I'm watching the new season. You know what, Captain Caddy? I haven't seen the new season yet. I have heard people been saying it is a return to form. And I'm excited for that. And you know, I'm of the opinion that, like, I don't think the new Sunny will ever be as good as the old Sunny. I think it's just not going to happen. It's fine if it never gets there. I'm okay with it. But if it is good, that's awesome too, honestly. But I think it's fine that if we never get to the old Sunny, basically. Okay, we're gonna do, I guess, this. Get a little fungi in here. Any Sunny lately better than no Sunny, hopefully. Yeah, it's kind of my thought. Even the seasons that are like quote unquote bad, I still pretty much enjoy them more or less. I'm not too picky about it. Oh, I forgot to silence with Lion's Mane there. That's a misplay. My bad. I don't think it'll matter too much, but it is a incorrect play there for sure. Okay. I think the show's a bad season. They didn't love 14 or the first half of 15 before they go to Ireland. Yeah, I've heard some of those seasons are a little bit more contentious, basically. There's silence used, so you don't... Oh, I don't have silence yet. I'm dumb. I keep forgetting I don't have the silence spell. Let's go glow up here. Spore touch. Primitive mold as well, just for fun. Very good. We do get our zone of silence now, which is pretty nice. Do I need stealth here, or do I want more spawns? I think I just want more spawns, honestly. That seems fine. And... Oh, this came back too. Lovely. Okay. Oh, no, wait, no, I got the mix up. This is still the one that has stealth or whatever. Never mind. Oh, I could glow up the stealth here, I suppose. Although it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, this is still just winning the Relentless anyway, so who cares? If you're interested, there's a pretty juiced chest really coming out. It's called Passant. Boys, I'm definitely interested. I did play Shotgun King. I did love Shotgun King. So I am definitely at least somewhat interested. Also, it's French, so I'm interested in as well for that reason too. Etc. The demo was very fun. Glad to hear. Hey, it's August 11th. Okay, pretty cool. Boys, did you hear me rambling about Mage Arena? I do think you did. Yeah, I think we can get a squad together for it and have some shenanigans. You're down? Well, now it's just a matter of getting Pun Pun to do it, because Pun Pun never wants to do anything with me because he hates me. That's really just what it comes down to, I guess. You guys, you're still dying back here, huh? Interesting. Probably I abandoned him today from my chat for no good reason. Didn't I unban him? I'm pretty sure he got shot for posting links and then I unbanned him. Am I crazy? Is he still dead? Also, La Bert. That's a pretty good one. Intent on death does nothing for us here. I'll just skip these. How can Pokemon hate you? You're just a small bean. That's what I've been saying, man. I've been constantly saying I'm a small little guy and you shouldn't hate me, but he keeps saying, God, I hate Cranberry. It's so messed up. Also, I'll take Solace here. I'll take card draw. Me banning people? No, I would never. Exactly, 1989. I believe in free speech, no matter what. No exceptions. What am I even looking for here? Am I looking for like quick on the dagger on the mushroom stack? Probably just looking for void armament here, if anything, on the mushroom stack. That's bad. No, thank you. Goodbye. What do I want here? What do I want here? I guess a second engulf and smoke is fine. I don't need it that badly. Maybe second glow up? I don't know. We'll go second glow up. That seems fine to me as well. We're gonna go Maneater 2 so we get the silence in. So we can just stop Sarah from killing us. That seems pretty free. A thought experiment for me. I press the button. Whatever it is, Voix, I press the button by default, no matter what. Consequences be damned. Also, goddamn, I'm getting Savagery's final assault every damn Ring 7. It's so sad. I'm gonna not take the trolley here. No reason. Trolley problem solved. It is just that easy for a guy like me. Okay. Okay, dig deep, dig deep. Glow up here a little bit. Spore touch, mold. Play the fungi. You die to the decay, so that's fine. You want to check Crip's stats to see how the Bazaar is doing, and he's been on a bit of a downturn. Last 90 days, he's lost 3K followers. You think the size he's at would be something you'd care about? For reference, he's about 1.5 million followers. I would need to look at a larger scale, Voyix, to see what his overall trends are. I think that's a pretty important factor. But I don't know. I don't know if you should be concerned about that. I really genuinely am not sure if that's a big deal for him. You're dying pretty quickly. I don't want to lose glow up though. I think we'll just keep doing this. It sounds a little alarming, but that's a very small amount. Probably ebbs and flows with the games he's playing. I would say, Voice, it seems to be like maybe an indication that he should switch games. If I were to guess anything, right? That sounds like maybe it's time to move on to something else. Okay, we do this. Definitely put this on you, buddy. I bet he actually has enough money to do whatever he wants. I don't have a good sense. I know who Crip is. I don't have really any sense for how, like, famous he is. Like, he's got 1.5 million followers, right? He was a Hearthstone guy at the peak of Hearthstone. So I imagine just in those couple years, he basically, if he saved correctly, he has enough money to never worry ever again for the rest of his life. I would assume, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't want you walking up to my... I mean, you're going to walk up to my pyre anyway, but that's fine. I don't want you triggering your resolve hit here. I suspect it's not a big deal, Voyix, but I think he does, like... I think he probably does look at the translator to see if he should, again, switch games or not. I imagine that's just something he keeps in mind. You just watch a bunch of Crip, Hearthstone. I never got into, like, Hearthstone content creation. I know who, like, a lot of the big guys are. I know who, like, Trump is, right? I know, I think, is Day 9 a Hearthstone guy as well? I don't know. And that was one of them, too. I know a couple of them, but I didn't follow it too closely. Okay, no one's getting damage to Pyre, so I'll just pass. I'll just end turn. I know Trump. I do know. I'm intimately familiar with my favorite politician, Trump. True and real, etc. You thinking about this a bit? You think you randomly woke up and you were pulling like 1K plus viewers per stream? You just turn on the ads auto inserter and retire in 2 years? Rip Trump. Matter of fact, they didn't just name change. I mean, I'm sure Voyix. It's like more of like a. Like, I imagine it wasn't so much like I need to change my name because of Trump existing. I think it was more probably like a calculated, like, is this actually better or worse for me if I change my name now, right? I imagine that there's like a lot of math in that, right? For how you decide. Oh, Brian Kibler. I know that guy. He was a Magic player before. Remember Trump saying he picked his name because of Donald Trump? Yeah, boys, but he probably picked his name not because of Trump as a politician, probably because of like Trump as like a figure that people knew about existing, basically. In the mid 2000s, yeah, exactly, more or less. Yeah, the Home Alone 2 character, exactly. That was his big inspiration, I bet. I'll take probably Versatile Ember Staff here, and then my favorite relic, Breath of Heaven. I have a room, right? Yeah, I have the Zone of Silence. Awesome. Okay, cool. Footstool, easy. It is really just to look at big Hearthstone streamers like 10 years later. Jackstrips your love. We should take Jackstrips here. It is actually pretty good, although if we play Jackstrips. I don't know. Hold on, I'll think about it. We'll think about it because it's good if we're playing top floor and we're trying to ignore the curse guys, but I want to just kill the curse guys, I think, here. We're probably just going to play bottom floor anyway. I'm going to do this. Spore Touch. Hearthstone as a game, it is pretty different. Which one became a criminal? Is it Reynad? Is Reynad the criminal? Pay to win, slur, etc. He was a Hearthstone guy before, right? That's his whole thing. I actually don't know much about Reynad. I just know he's the bizarre guy. And that I think he was a Hearthstone content creator before that. Why is spell chain? Resin removal spell chain because we have Malika's Shifting Pyre caddy. Yeah, Reynad was probably your most watched streamer in high school. Him and Rekful. Interesting. Voyix, were you a big Hearthstone fan? I feel like, you know, you watch like these guys or whatever, right? But I feel like you never talk about Hearthstone. Were you like was that like a big game for you? Or are you like one of those people who just like watched the game and didn't actually play it? Not that there's anything wrong with that, I'm just curious. I'm gonna reroll here. Huge. You're not a big Hearthstone fan, you played it casually for a bit. What random because his playlist was really good and you thought he was funny. Wow, a guy watching the content creator for them and not the game. Very rare, unheard of almost. I think there's any more glow-ups, honestly. Reynad was very funny high school content. I guess so, I don't know. Reynad did these spy. What is Spy Fox? I don't even know what is. What is that, Voyix? I will say, Voyix, be careful, because I definitely had a. I wonder if these guys are still funny to me moment.
It's not too late. You can leave.
They were fine. They weren't that funny, but it was definitely not as funny as I remember them being, basically. Stevie the Gamer. Hello. Hi. Thank you for following. It's not like I wouldn't say it's like a be careful, you know, never meet your heroes type thing, or whatever. But I definitely had some content creators who I was like a really big fan of, and like now when I go back and watch their content, I'm just kind of like it's fine, but I don't. Why did I love this? I guess is like the question. Why did I enjoy this so much when I was in high school? Reynad also exploded TTS donation popularity. He's the one who invented that, really? That's interesting. That is interesting to hear. So the spell chain copy, by the way, does maintain the Ancient Roots buff. Just to clarify that. I think someone was asking about it before, just to make sure we definitely are on the same page there or whatever. The buffs are maintained. You also did Tinder on stream, and I think got the TOS changed. You know what? That's fair. That probably shouldn't be allowed on stream. A lot of things to go just very, very, very wrong there, I think. It's like the people who used to do like Omegle streams or whatever, right? Probably just a really bad idea and we shouldn't be doing this. Let's see here. Let's keep it. Oh, I should have done the glow up. I forgot about the roots. Whatever. This is very over. We don't have to min max this too hard. I think I ever had to silence him one round. I don't think it'll matter, but misplay alert, etc. There was the era of Rekful and Mitch Jones questing. Is Mitch Jones the guy who was really good at like the original Mario speedrun? I don't know. I think Mitch Jones. I mix him up with the guy who I'm thinking of. You guys know who I'm talking about? Oh, I think it's Mitch Flower Power. I think that's who I'm thinking of. You guys know who that is? Or am I losing my mind and I've made up a person? Anyone? No? Mitch Jones and Rekful were WoW PvP guys. I don't know anything about WoW PvP. My guy exists, but Mario 3 was his game. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. My bad. Wonder what Mr. Poopins is playing now that he beat Monster Train 2. You know, Voix, I don't know. Maybe he went back to Ninja Gaiden. I hope he comes back to Monster Train. He was a pretty cool guy. I like watching his streams. Bitch Flyfly was actually streaming Mario 3 today. That's pretty cool. I'll be doing catfishing after this run. I don't know, Voix, because like I might do another one today before we wrap up the stream. Hey, the googly eyes shit. Come on, we have to get over the googly eyes. I get it. Listen, I don't like the googly eyes, but like, we gotta have harder deal breakers. You do catfishing yourself. Don't tell me the answer, but let me know how it goes. Let me know how the catfish goes. Oh, we have Lethal. I don't have to play this one out. We're already good. I'll just end. That's fine. Voig's about to catfish himself. True and real. True and real, folks. He is going to do it. Catfish is actually a pretty tasty fish to eat. I don't think I've ever had catfish. Maybe this is an insane thing to say. I feel like catfish look like they taste really good. Like a live catfish. I feel like if you have 5 fish side by side, and you tell me which is the best tasting fish, I feel like I look at the catfish and I think it's the tastiest looking of the fish. But I've never had it, so I don't know. If I was a catfish, would you AI filter yourself to a woman or find a random pic of a woman? I'd probably find a bunch of random pictures, Lord of Pies. Because I would never let AI, you know, take away from the artistic value of tricking people into thinking you're a woman online instead. I think that is sacred, and should not be despoiled by the AI slop. Does that answer your question? Noble, thank you. Just gonna mute you a little bit longer here, buddy. That seems fine. Is anything about the TAB and the facial recognition data leak? So I didn't know what I saw this piece. I don't know what the TAP is, really, except I heard it's an app for women, right? And it got hacked. And my gut instinct upon hearing that is genuinely like, wow, even the incels are freaking out about the women having their own app now too. That's crazy. So that was my first gut check, is that I can't, the incels have ruined another thing for women once again, basically. Beyond that, I don't know much about it though. I just know that it got hacked. I know that like a bunch of people's personal info got leaked, basically, because the whole thing about the app was that it needed like your driver's license to verify that you were in fact a woman and not lying about it. So apparently that's caused some issues, which is very unfortunate to hear, I'd say. Okay, keep sapping you, or silencing you, I guess. It wasn't even really a hack, they just had the personal data publicly available. Really? Damn. This catfishing is fucked. 1 out of 10, Voyix? That's scary to hear. That is terrifying to hear. We'll see how it goes. And usually I feel like I do better than me on the catfishing, so I'm probably gonna go 0 out of 10. 6 out of 10 are sub 20 hit rate? Damn, dude. Are any of these like, what's the jump squat on Falco and Melee? Because then maybe I have a chance, but beyond that, I think I'm fucked. By the way, Falco has 5 frames of jump squat, if you're wondering. If you need to know. He's a 5 framer. Second one's about axe throwing, surely. Maybe, but I think unlikely. That reminds me too, by the way. Freaking Bad News Beta, you still haven't guessed who my PM main is. I'm getting really pissed off on this. You don't have to guess this if you don't want to or whatever, but why does this guy doesn't want to guess my main? What the hell? I'm probably supposed to use Pyrelight here, I guess. I don't know. I think that's fine. You don't got the read yet? You know, that's fair. Take your time. Take your time. Obviously, don't rush. If you don't think you have it yet, you don't have it yet. I don't want to rush you. You know what I can do here? I'm realizing, actually, I can put the silence down here and just propagate the silence. They don't take any damage from me. That's actually pretty sweet. Dragon, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Going. I just dig deep here and pass. You're doing great. That's good. That's good. I'm so close to finishing the challenges. I am very close. You are not wrong. We have almost done it, and this run's obviously pretty much a lock here too. Kind of just going through the motions on this one, but it's pretty obviously going to be a dub as well, which is nice. Put that back here. It's just Spore Touch up on you over and over again, right? He dies next turn, you die next turn. You're dying in a little bit, not next turn, but pretty close. Who's left now? Not many, not many. I think it's like Shardtail Queen with Under Legion. It might be Tethys with someone else. I forget who it was, and then an Arechi I think left maybe still. I forget. I don't know. Spoons, hi. You've been here the whole time. He's been here the whole time. I can't believe it. The call is coming from inside the stream. The TF was hacked. It wasn't a publicly available thing, but that people just found. A group of 4chaners hacked old stored data and posted it publicly on the 4chan forum, though. There's an article about it. To me, it seems like the incels are proving why the men hate, or why the women hate them, basically. It's like, why don't the women like me? Meanwhile, we're fucking doxing all the women that we can find. It seems pretty self-evident to me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm too woke. Who knows? Could be. Okay, you're not actually doing anything to our pyre when you make it up there, so that's fine. And if it's not available, no, are you giving random app your driver's license? That seems unfathomable to me. You have to do it for OnlyFans, Voyix. You have to prove your age with OnlyFans. I wouldn't victim blame either. It is. I would actually say it's unfortunate. I don't know. I wouldn't blame the women for it. I should be doing this up here, actually. Get Spore Touch, idiot. Could have actually killed you this turn, huh? Oh, well. Orechi, more like Snorechi. Ha, got him. So true. Alright, fight's over. Pretty easy run. Yeah, Illusion, I would say that too, right? I have heard some of the people, some of the things being like, oh, look at all these women, like, being mean to these guys that they date or whatever, which is maybe fair, but I think the intention of the app was, like, to warn women of, like, people who were, you know, men who were potentially dangerous to date or whatever, right? Yada, yada. So I think even without the people being doxxed in the app, its existence was already justified, more or less. I think it was probably a net positive to begin with, right? And then the fact that it got doxxed or whatever, right? It got hacked and doxxed just even further proves the point. I think it was basically already kind of proven. So, I don't know. Seems like the UK age verification thing just makes everyone get a VPN. Would a VPN be able to trick them into verifying your age? I guess you would VPN to a different country so you don't need to get the... Oh, you're just saying that, like, if you could VPN to the UK and then you could be like, here's a picture, you don't need my driver's license. I see what you're saying. Interesting. You don't know if you agree with me because the larger incel movement on Reddit was started with good intentions as well. I don't know if that's true. And it doesn't matter what the intentions were of the movement because now they all just, like, say slurs and hate women. So it kind of doesn't matter what the intentions were at the beginning of the movement, I feel like. So yeah, what do we have left here? We do have an Arechi left. We have an Arechi. We have a Shardtail Queen, and we have one tap that's remaining here. Oh no, you're referring to how you don't think the T app is healthy either? I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not worried about the T app existing because I just wouldn't give women a reason to insult me on the T app. I would just be nice to women in the first place, so it's not really my concern. It is kind of just that easy if you ask me. So I don't know. Didn't Proton VPN download spike, or didn't Proton VPN download spike like 14,000% after the age verification bill passed in the U.S.? I don't know. That's true. You think it only exists because of problematic dudes? You know, you know, Lord of Pies, I don't know if I'd even say that. It might still exist even if like, there weren't terrible guys out there, but I don't know. I think part of being on the internet is getting baited into giving your opinion on things you don't actually care about at all. I mean, I guess you're right, boys. I don't really care about the T-app too much. I just found out it existed because of this data hack in the first place. So I don't know. Here's the thing though, too, guys. I mean, we can do one more run, I guess. We can do one more run. Let me pull up the wheel. Let's hop into it. What are we playing for the last run of the stream? And this does mean probably... Ooh, Lazarus Alt Umbra. Nice. This basically does mean for almost for sure that the final run will be on YouTube, if I had to guess. You get to catch a full run, been so long. You get to catch a full run. Hooray. We're doing it. Even if the app comes back, then someone should just make a coffee app. I don't know, maybe. I think a coffee app can exist too, because like, you know, I don't want to be like the men's right matters too yada guy, right? But like, you know, it wouldn't be bad for men to have an app for women who are not pleasant to be dating as well. Like, it wouldn't be bad either. I'm sure the men would not utilize the app very well. Again, it would probably be infiltrated by incels and taken over, but like, I don't know, maybe it could be a good thing. And it's as bad as I imagine, yeah. That seems about right. Anywho. You guys ready to hop into the last run of the night here? I mean, Arechi's a pretty strong guy, so this should be cool. I don't know how I feel about Umbra with the Lazarus League. Maybe the plan here... I guess the plan here is maybe just, like, find Plague Doctor or Test Subject and give it buffs with morsels. That seems fine to me for the most part. Beyond that, I'm not sure what else we're doing here. We do have Proto Heart Cage, Assistant, Crucible Collector for the early game is not terrible. What's in the Horde? Ooh. Advanced Growth could be cool here if we see like a Twisted Assistant or whatever early on. I'm down to try to play this over Capricious. Obviously, we don't have the what's it called here. We don't need the what's it called here, I feel like. This thing seems useless. I feel like if we can get a Twisted Assistant early, it's pretty good. I just don't like Reflection that much, man. I feel like Plague Doctor especially is a unit that really needs to utilize his upgrade slots well. And I feel like Test Subject less so, but I feel like Twisted Assist or Plague Doctor, if we miss like multi-quick on Plague Doctor, it can cause some pretty big issues. It does work on Reanimate too. You can put your frontliner, give them an equipment, and then give them a bunch of Reanimate, and you do get the scaling. I'm gonna give it a try here. Although it may just not pay out at all, but that's fine if it misses. We could try to put equipment on Arechi here with the Reanimator line. I don't hate that, but I think I just want to go Brewmaster here. You thought it capped at like plus 32. It does not cap at plus 30. And even then, honestly, plus 32 on a Twisted Assistant is not bad to me either, boys. But I don't know. In theory, we can take Reanimator with Arechi here, kinda. I don't know. Let's do the Goofy Reanimator line. I don't know. Reanimator spooks me sometimes. I guess we can just put... You know what we can do? We can just put Reanimator behind Crucible Collector here. That's pretty good for the early game. You know what? Actually, we can run this here. Need to get a Twist Assistant for it to be good for us. I do agree. That seems pretty important. I think cooldown 2 Brewmaster would be too strong. Cooldown 3 is so long. If you have like a good if you have like a Plague Doctor or a Test Subject Alpha, I like Brewmaster 3. It to me seems pretty good. Oh wait, we have what's his name, Astrael here. I should not be playing out too hard on this. I forgot. I don't love that, but whatever. Yeah, I'll try to get more reanimates on Arechi here. Oh, what am I doing here? I think I'm supposed to not even be playing the Shield Steward here. Can I get some reanimates? Apparently not. Try again. Apparently not. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to just put a million spikes on Crucible Collector. That might be the line. Zula. Zula, I think a big part of that is just the fact that we don't have to worry about top floor sweep in the Divinity fight anymore. I think that's the big reason. But I do just generally agree. Also, apparently it's spikes all day today, folks. We are spike gaming out here. Just want to get you out of the deck, I think. I had to play the Apex from like Ring 3 with Plague Doctor. It only ended up like 50-ish on Twisted Back. That's pretty good. And also a deployable Morsel Maker too. I forgot about that. That's also a pretty good one. Okay, I want you to die here so Astrael keeps all of his sap. I think we're just gonna pass on this. I think that is fine for now. This is a bad draw. They won't give me reanimate, man. I don't know what to do. They just said no reanimate allowed today, I guess, which is fine, whatever. And then I don't think we play the assistant here. That's also pretty bad. Okay, that already apparently wins. Let's see if we can get one reanimate here for Arechi. That's actually so funny. There you go, folks. Crucible Collector saved me. What a champion. What an absolute goddamn hero. Ooh. Ooh, look like a damn genius now, folks. Look at this shit. Twisted Assistant. Advanced Growth. Huge, etc. Fuck my stupid Arechi life. Very true. I think I can go Prismal Dust here, man. You can maybe go Holdover Perils, though, actually. Maybe I should consider that more. You know, Against Corruption Seraph, I think I just want to go maybe Intrinsic Prismal Dust. I think that's maybe a good enough reason for me to snag this here for the time being. Oh, man, I would love maybe to see a... actually, I don't even want to really go. If we saw like a Morsel Maker here, whichever one makes the morsels, I'd be pretty interested in this. But I think I just now that I have the Twisted Assistant, I think I just want to go find a Plague Doctor or Test Subject to hold it instead. Or even like someone like Hulking Monstrosity or the other one that's a Monstrosity, right? And give a bunch of reanimate stacks. If you have 4 times, you go Magic Shop first, ring and your run becomes hell. We do have no Steel Shop here, Voyix, but I think we'll be fine. And we have the Steel Shop right after here too. I'm gonna trust. It's maybe bad. No, I'm gonna be smart. We're gonna play this one safe. Also, it'll be good to get the banner unit and you get your shit rocked by Archeon. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here, get the Steel Shop and Umber Banner. Look for a Morsel Maker or Master, whichever one makes the morsels. I think it's Maker. And then we'll come up here and find hopefully our Lazarus carry unit up here instead. I think that's fine. I think this is okay for us, more or less. How do we fit Shadow Siege into this run? How do we get Shadow Siege in here? I don't think we can. I don't think he gets to be in the run, I'm sorry to say. With the twisted back, I don't think he can be in here, I'm sorry to say. 6 strings you just hate, runs where you make the dumbest choices and lose the run. It is a part of learning, right? Just fine, volatile gauge. I think I'm supposed to just take Morsel Master here. I think it's just fine. I don't know. You know what? I kind of don't hate the idea of just taking Overworked Assistant and giving him Endless and using this as like a weird tank here. Seems pretty bad though too. I don't know. That card should really cost 0 cost a unit. It would be cool if it 0 cost a unit, Zulit. I agree. Tragically, never lucky. We have another Umbra banner up here, and then the Laz banner here, and then a Laz banner here too. We have a very good chance to see some sort of good Lazarus banner here. Roll for Smidge on who? We didn't take the Shadow Siege. Smidge on who? I think I'm just re-rolling and see if we, I could see us taking Crucible Collector for the Overgrowth next shop. That's insane. Those are insane words to say. I want to re-roll and look for multi-strike here. I'm just gonna take I think I'm just gonna make Crucible Collector my carry here now. I think this can maybe get the job done, honestly. Let's leave it like this for now. Let's twist it back and go for a Scrap for Parts Gambit. This dude, all he cares about is Scrap for Parts and Brain Transfer, man. He's crazy. Plus, working on Collector seems optimal. It's not a terrible idea, honestly. Oh, Large Stone, you send me to smidge later. You guys need to stop smidging. You're smidging too much. I'm worried about you guys. I'm taking this here, by the way. I think we can do this. He's gonna smidge. Yeah, Sadnar, I think, honestly, if you just, like... I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take a double multi-strike Crucible Collector and then just, like, squint your eyes and pretend that he's actually just an unupgraded construct. And that, to me, I think is fine here. That's kind of how I choose to look at this man right now. Okay, I think we do this for the time being. Good planks. Okay. This guy gets his ass beat by Savagery, Sarah, if you fear. Well, when we get the intrinsic spell Prismal Dust Voyix, so we can give him some stats and he'll be able to go crazy mode, then I'm not worried. But until then, we got some issues. Yeah, there we go. And pass turn. Favorite construct is a Shield Steward with Steward's Quarters. That's a pretty good one. Blink me. Lovely. Can I get some reanimates here? No? Okay. Now, I'm realizing here part of my issue is that I think... Well, I need to see a Twisted Assistant here, I suppose. Oh, no, what we can do here, actually? We can go Twisted Assistant, and then we can just play the reanimates on him right now to get the scaling. We just go reanimate 2 here, and now we just do this. And I'm realizing too, actually, you know, the collector will have trample from Twisted back. This might be enough, actually. We maybe even just go quick. We have quick and collector. This might be not horrible. I wish I had gone Brewmaster for this run, though. I think that'd be a little bit better. Okay, I'll do red infusion. Stu Zodia. I have had the Train Steward character in Monster Train 2 so far. It was very fun when I got it to work. But it is a shame that the Steward relic is so ass in this game. And that you're very reliant on seeing, you know, what's it called? I think that's the name I'm forgetting now. Why am I blanking on this? What the hell? Steward's Quarters. Yeah, you need Steward's Quarters. Space Prism Perils. It was Shadow Siege. It was not Shadow Siege. Boys, don't be crazy. Do assistants not lose graphic equipment on first death or reanimate? No. They lose it on the actual real death is when they. So if you put a bunch of reanimate on Twisted Assistant, the grafted equipment with advanced growth is gonna get very big very quickly. Dude, it's so fun to suggest losing lines that would be funny to watch you lose playing. You get it now. He gets it now. He understands why the chat is always chatting so much. We could take a Perils here. It's not terrible. I think I just want more Space Prisms, though. I think maybe our plan is actually just a Space Prism through the Sarah fight. Maybe that's how we do it, folks. I want to go right side. I want to see ideally Morsel Master, Morsel Maker here. Let's see what's going on in this shop. Ooh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Okay, we get the combo. We get the two boys here together. That's very cool. I don't know what the fuck Orechi does in this run. I think the answer is actually maybe just nothing. I think Orechi is no longer allowed to be in this run. I think he's not on the team anymore. And that's fine. I think I'm going to remove Consume Prismal Dust. Minor spelling mistake. Boys, that's a pretty good one. Rechi wins you the game if you get one single Logbook. Boys, I think what wins us the game, though, is having Trample on Twisted back. I think that's already the game winner for us. I think the plan is just to thin our deck out as much as possible so we can, like, pretty guaranteed, hopefully, get the Assistant, like, ASAP. And then we just slap that on the Crucible Collector, who's going to hopefully have enough stats to win. I don't know. I think this is a damage to kill savagery ways. I think we get there pretty decently with Twisted back, though. It's gonna be a lot of damage once we get this thing fully scaled up by the end. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm not sure about this for the record either. I can re-roll here and get the Smolder Stone, which is nice this turn, but I think we can do that later. You can Logbook, you can put the Twisted back onto Orechi and hyperscale him both ways. What? Maybe. If you win, it's lit. If you lose, you know not to play this. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, huh? I'm gonna do this actually too here. I think maybe is it good actually? Maybe not. You Smolder Stone later. I can hold over it now. And just save money as well. I do want to go to here later too. Here's the thing too, boys. We might just, in theory, we might just pivot off of Crucible Collector into whatever we see at this ring. I'm gonna save money for this ring actually because I think this is pretty important for our run too. We might just see a Plague Doctor or a Test Subject here, and we make the pivot pretty easily. I think. Dupe the Assistant, put one on Orechi disc. We don't have a dupe here. What are you guys talking about? Oh, what the heck? Do I care about this at all? We could try to go some sort of crazy line here with the overworked assistants here. We could do something insane maybe here. I don't like it that much though. Assistant reanimate time. I don't think we have the right deck for that though right now. Reanimate 3. Oh, you Voyix, that's actually huge. Voyix, this is why. Yeah. You guys are talking about an assistant here. Okay. I see yours. Yeah, this is crazy. Just getting baseline 3 reanimate on the Twisted Assistant. I thought we were talking about overworked assistant. Sorry, we have many assistants in this deck. You guys are right. This is not throwing. Sorry, I thought we were talking about overworked assistant. Listen, I'm sorry, you're right. This is really strong. It is not fecundity here. It is definitely this. It is 100,000,000% for sure this is the line. Absolutely. Shut the fuck up, Stoke. It is not a fecundity angle here. And let's look and let's see what our pathing is here. It is 1-1-1, which I believe is right each time. Right. Honestly, I can see us going right 3 times here, actually. It doesn't look that bad. I can see us going right here, and it seems fine to me. Especially if we hit on this last banner. That's pretty neat. We'll keep that in mind. What is wrong with reanimate 3 and twisted back? You had to get up. What's the case against it? I don't think there's a case against it. No vortex for deck trimming though. It'll be fine. Which Talos is this? Is this Siphon Talos? Makes it hard to get equipment out of him next turn if there's not enough hits on the floor. That you know, that's a good point in Lustrous, but I feel like in the late game he'll be dying pretty easily no matter what. That is something to think about. That is something that we should think about genuinely, is that we might have trouble getting him actually killed. Huge. I can't put these anywhere. I'm not realizing. Tragic, unfortunate, etc. Fishing for reanimate here. Yeah, exactly. That is true, right? Bottom floor against the savagery fight, he's gonna get fucking wrecked no matter what. So I agree. And we don't urgently need it up here either, as you can see. Things are going fine. I don't even put the personal dust anywhere. It doesn't matter where it goes. I guess you can put it here. Whatever. There's one line with fecundity on assistance, and you can put a back on everything. Yeah, but like it's not that good. I don't think. No, we don't. Everything doesn't need a back. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Boink. I guess I put this here for funsies. I don't know. Okay, twisted back down, 51 attack, 55 burger, 55 fries. Now, do we want to be super insanely greedy here? I think we're fine, honestly, to do this. I think I'm going to play the twisted back here, just on the shield steward. Well, actually, I'm going to put it on you. And just get even more scaling. I don't think we need it on the... I think Collector already just wins the Relentless this turn. Or this fight, I should say. I think just getting... put it on Arechi. Arechi has one. I guess maybe... I mean, it doesn't matter. Arechi's resolving one every turn, but he's also dying every turn. Guaranteed. At least Assistant here is not dead this turn. Oh, he is... Oh, fuck. He is dying, actually. Never mind. Shoot. You know what? Okay, we'll go back. It should go on Arechi. You're right. That is where it belongs. You can't put it on Arechi next turn because the twisted back does not keep falling off and going onto people. That's not how this one works, unfortunately. Jet, let me know how the runs ends. Boy, it feels really strong to me right now. We'll see if we can... I think it'll work, but we'll see. I'm feeling confident here. Maybe too confident, but I feel pretty confident. This advanced growth that looks kind of good. You did not believe. He didn't believe, and now look at him. Looking for green here. Oh, I'm dumb. I should have played this and then tried to get green. Whatever. I'll just play it now. It doesn't really matter either way. Now, do you guys think we take Brewmaster here to try to get even more green? So we can get more reanimate stacks? Or did we go all... Because I know the final line on Arechi gets... I believe it gets 2 resolve reanimate per turn. That's kind of good for scaling the Twisted back in Ring 7. We might just need it on our Crucible Collector by ring 7 anyway. I'm not sure. Yeah, either way, this is very free. You do the Twisted Back, does the Twisted Back keep the higher stats on the equipment? I believe so, Sadnar. I believe duping the assistant here will give both copies the stats. Well, Illustrious, here's the thing, right? I know it's your 2 favorite cards ever, but the problem is that in this build, Spike is just so much better. Spike is just so much better for putting a bunch of reanimates on our Twisted Assistant. I think it's just way, way better here. I hate to do it to you. You know, okay, as long as you know, as long as you're aware. I mean no malice by this turn. What the fuck is this? Well, excuse me, hello, Shiny Shoe. Why have you shown me 2 Shadow Sieges this run? Oh, you know what? Zulip, huge big brain play there for sure. Get this fucking shit away from me. Don't even look at me. I think I want energy here. I want card draw, actually. I want to see the Twisted Assistant ASAP, honestly. That seemed pretty important for the late game, I think. Card draw. Shadow Siege is back. Repent for my sins? No. It is not a sign. I'm not taking it. You can't make me take it. I refuse. Okay, in the shop here, we got Smidge Stone, Titan Stone. And in the Lazarus League banner, we do have Hulking Mass and 9 Live Nightmare. Okay. Am I supposed to take 9 Live Nightmare and then, like, you know, I kind of, because I don't like the Hulking Monstrosity here, or Hulking Mass, it doesn't do much for us right now. I think we take 9 Live Nightmare. I think the plan right now, and maybe I'm dumb and stupid and wrong, I think the plan right now is that in this, like, early game position we find ourselves in, I think we are playing the 9 Live Nightmare in order to just, like, play the assistant onto the, or play the back onto the cat to scale it even further in the early game. I think that's the entire purpose of this unit here. I think it is more back scaling for the early game, and then later on, we just don't care about it. I think that is the plan right now. Is 9 Live Nightmare not goated? It doesn't do much in this run here, because if we're using it as like a tank or the collector, then it steals the eats. It steals the stat gains off of a collector if we're putting it in front of this plan. I think its purpose here is purely just to scale the equipment for us. This is so goofy and fun. This is a pretty interesting run. I agree. We have Smidge Stone, which doesn't do anything for us here, unfortunately, except for maybe Carapace lines. And even then, no thank you. Titan Stone, also not really good here. I'm gonna reroll. You know, I'll slap this on like a Morsel Maker. That's fine. Okay, we have an interesting decision to make here, folks. I think gut check on this one is that I think I want the Speed Stone. I think this is a Speed Stone angle. Let me put it this way. I think that we will be able to thin this deck out by the late game enough to the point where we can pretty consistently get the Twisted Assistant down fast. And I think we do just want the Crucible Collector killing everything at quick speed, because it'll have trample and it'll be fine. Right? That's what I think we're going for here, but I don't know. I might as well Titan Collector. Nah, I think we just more damage output. I think we want, because like, here's the thing, even with Titan Skin, Collector does just get fucking one shot by Savagery Seraph still. I think we want the Quick. I think we use the Quick to kill, hopefully, but maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. And you know what? Huge. Which one actually? Which one here do you guys put this on? I think I want to dualism the 9 lives in theory. I guess it just goes on here. Is stream sometimes lagging and jumping behind a second? Let me see, Illustrious. I've according to OBS, we've had genuinely 0 frame drops. So I would guess it's on your end if anything, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Really quick solve savagery a little bit. Here's the thing though too, Captain Caddy, and I'm thinking about it more now a little bit. I should have thought about it before taking it. But we can see things like the Swift Seal Dagger from the armories and stuff like that, and we multi-strike is a much harder to find effect, pretty much, right? So it might be it might have been more advisable to go to the Frenzy Zone here and then just go to every arms shop or whatever and find quick that way. But I think this is fine too, honestly. We'll see. You can't combine Swift Seal Dagger with Trample. Oh, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. I forgot about the fact that the equipment is from Twisted Assistant. Yeah, never mind. That doesn't work. My bad. You're right. Yeah, the plan is back. I forgot that was a big part of the plan. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that Reanimator 2 actually just started with baseline Reanimate 1. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. Very convenient. I care about -1 energy here a little bit. It does mess up our rollout. We need money badly next ring. I don't think so. Yeah, I think we just say no. Also, I think we maybe just are going right side all three of these. I think we are just coincidentally maybe just going right on all three to get the inscription event too here. Which is maybe kind of cool for us as well. You know, I actually really like the inscription to get the thingy on Twisted Assistant so we can just like trigger it to get more mana. Right? The sacrifice or whatever it's called. I'm not taking this though, I don't think. Savagery is so annoying with Umbra because the sweepers will so quickly nuke all my morsel scaling. Maybe we just get lucky and we find like a Inferno room as well to handle that. Did Propagate Room get nerfed or was it always Propagate 1? I think it was always Propagate 1, Aaron, but I don't remember for sure. I feel confident in saying it was always Propagate 1 though. Oh, I forgot about this fucker being here. You know, I'll be a little greedy today. Voyix added Peepo Cheeks emote. Interesting, people. He's added the Peepo Cheeks emote. Well, this is... I'm taking some Pyre health damage here, but nothing too crazy. Okay, we're handling that, no problem. You're dead here too, which is good. I mean, Plink could kill someone here in theory. It is possible. What a damn shame. Oh, you know what actually I should do here? Hold on, I'm misplaying this really badly. Hold on. I should play the assistant down and play it in front. Or even in front, behind. Hold on. Oh, we just do this, dude. Oh my god, this is so much better for us. Yeah, look at that. Huge. That's such a better turn. Oh my god. Could have been an incredible throw here, but instead it's an incredible dub. That's looking great. Okay. Nutrition pad leads you to 2 Pyre remains also. Yeah, we can take a little bit of damage. You're not wrong there. Okay, now we do this. You know what's a problem, actually, a genuine issue? The 9 Lives Monstrosity might just win Relentless. He's got 8 Reanimate and 100 attack. I didn't think this could be an issue, but this is a problem for us. I think in theory. This could go not the way we think it's gonna go, basically. If we just do this, he still dies, I guess whatever, I don't know. Put unstable, you're right, I need to put you're right, I need to put like Blast Infusion on him. So true. Oh, I'm misplaying shit. Hold on. I fucked it up. Oh well. I don't think it'll matter. I did goof it. Every time the Loot Cherub thing spawns, you hear the Hearthstone Knife Juggler play noise. It's always the funniest problem when your throwaway floor is too strong so you lose scaling. It does seem to be a bit... Oh my god, it is an issue. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an issue here, I think, folks. We'll see. I think he wins. Oh no, he has the he has the supplicants hitting him too. I forgot about the supplicants here. Never mind, we're fine. He does not win today. Okay. He puts up a fight though. And then we will already wins. We're just gonna play these out. Take a tiny bit of damage. And get a huge amount of scaling. Very nice. What is our Twisted Back up to right now? Ooh, Organ Harvester's kind of interesting here too, huh? 151. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty solid. Okay, I think we just skip these. I don't think I want any of them. Shroud Spike is pretty nice. Shroud Spike just will always have morsels on top floor to spike, so that's pretty cool. Bunch of extra stats. You're kind of surprised there isn't a Pyre Heart with major downside and huge stats. I mean, you could argue that, Leonard, that either the things you're talking about, either Proto Heart Cage, the downside being that, like, oh, you want, like, a literal, like, actual negative effect, right? I mean, you could say Pyre of Entropy is kind of like that, right? Where the negative effect is adding blights to your deck, but then it's got, like, huge health-based stats. Pyre of Savagery has huge physical attack, but then the downside is very low health. They kind of exist, but I see. So you want like one that's literally like end game Pyre stats at ring 1, but then like a just purely downside on it. I imagine, Leonard, the reason why is that sounds very annoying, right? Like that sounds like it would be not good. I'm gonna go right here. I want to get the inscription event. I think here. I don't hate looking for like an Inferno room here too, potentially. What's going on in here? Well, there was the Swift Seal Dagger in theory. Oh, we don't have a room we're currently playing. I'll take a Boiler Room here. It seems nice enough. Split Anvil. Do I have any expensive spells in here? I have Prismal Dust. Okay, that's good enough for me. And Shroud Spike. And all the spikes. Okay, yeah. That's good enough. It makes sense why it's not there. Yeah. I'm also happy it's not there. You know, if there's ever a time for the Chamber, it would probably be this run, but I don't think I want the Chamber. I think Umbers is your favorite clan. Frankly, they're really good in this game. They are just so much better than they were in Train 1, and it is much more fun to play them. Do I want to give you guys multi-strike? Not really. Things go kind of wrong for us here. We don't need the money that badly. I think we just say no thank you. Although, I feel like, actually, I do feel like Crucible Collector is actually kind of unkillable. You know what? Fuck it. It'll be fine. Does that mean Electric Chamber is just bad? I think Electric Chamber is one of the most confusing rares in the game. It feels like even like under like the optimal circumstances for it, it's just not even that good of a card. I kind of don't comprehend its existence. Why can't you Hellhorn Tome the Pyre? Good question. And you know, don't stop asking questions. They don't want you to know. The truth is out there. Oh, this guy is here. Love that. I'm gonna play you here too, I guess. I don't think it matters, but there you go, buddy. Regen is just so bad. It's a tough one, man. You think it's only used as Bombello? Like, you mean regen? Or like the Awoken Clan? Which one? Ooh, also, you know what? I think I maybe need to finally not use the 9 lives for scaling here. We kind of don't want to let this guy walk. I think we need to, you know, just go sicko mode here on the Crucible Collector. You know what? Give him the spike too. Maybe he dies a little bit and we get to reanimate it a little here. Okay, I'll take that. Pass the turn. I guess maybe I can do these two. Oh, I didn't even notice this guy down here. I could have maybe killed him. Ah, whatever. The Twisted Back is looking fierce. It's pretty strong. It is pretty strong. You know what we can do as well, actually, here? When we take our energy upgrade, we can play the 9 lives out as well during deployment. That seems pretty good. Take spikes 3. I think we just pass here. I don't want to feed them harvest or whatever. You think it's skilled enough? It's more than a Bloodthirsty Blade ever gets. That is true. Bloodthirsty Blade does wish it had this sort of sauce on it. Let's see if I can just get like some rage, some red infusions here. Ah, whatever. I'll do this too. Oh, sick. Morsel. Which is better regen scaling than pretty much anything in Awoken's deck. Hey, have you not seen my favorite thing ever in Awoken? And I'm blanking on the name now. Shit, why am I losing my mind? Wildwood Sap. That's 5 regen for 1 mana. Loamcoat Wishes, man. Here you go, buddy. Get in there. I kind of like Immortal Trading, actually. I think we might need the lifesteal a little bit going into the Undying one fight here. Oh, Awake. Awoken. Huge regen. Huge, crazy scaling there. Okay. We'll go get some more rage here. Let's pop it now so we don't get sapped. Awoken does regen worse than the Legion, and they heal way less than Luna Coven. They do a lot of stuff bad. Listen, I'm not the one. You don't need to convince me, people. I already am on your side. I too have noticed how bad the Awoken clan can be here when it comes to all the things they do besides having sweepers. They need like basically double the scaling on all their cultivators. They need like just way better everything. They need so much shit. You know, I'll take a mixology. I don't mind a little bit of calcified embers on this. I think I'll take a grovel too. Actually, I think I want engine upgrade here. We do have a bunch of X cost spells. I think getting an energy upgrade off of this is pretty good. And then we go right side to finish the inscription event because we don't even need to go left side for anything. Get some pyre health back, which doesn't matter too much. Probably. Ooh, I think I want a Eternal Stone Shroud Spike here. That seems pretty solid. We only really need to play the Spike of the League once ever. I'll lower you to 1 as well. And we re-roll. Ooh, what do I want intrinsic here? You think the multi-hit heals would boost Awoken so much? Yeah, but I think even then, I think you still need like better cultivate payoffs even with that. I know the idea is that if the multi-heals double hit, you get double the effect off of magic power, and then you get double the impact of cultivating. But I think even then the cultivate is still pretty low scaling. Intrinsic. Oh, you're right, dude. You're so right. I even said it before. We need Prismal Dust for what's his name? Yeah. We need the intrinsic Prismal Dust. And we'll put Smolder Stone on the Shroud Spike. Yeah, that's very good. Thank you guys for reminding me of what the original plan was when we took the Prismal Dust, because I did forget completely. That is very important here. Even that too, right, Zul? Even if you're trying to use it on what's their name? On Rejuvenate Awoken? I don't know. Like, guys, you know, it is a lot of damage, I guess, per heal trigger, huh? That'd be kind of cool. What do you guys... I mean, I want to take Lazarus League here, because I think it'll give us Forevermore Serum again. And I will take that, I believe, in this deck. And I'll look here and probably say no to the Prismal Dust or the Space Prism. Ember Cache. Do I want Ember Cache here? I don't think so. I don't really have much value off of incanting in general, and our first cycle does matter a lot. I think we'll skip that. No, thank you. I need to thin our deck too. I kind of forgot about that. We need to get rid of the stinky cards here. Spear Steward out. Come up to Kale. I think we can play bottom floor here, not super safely. But I think we don't have... Oh, maybe... Oh, we can actually lifesteal through the spikes, can't we? I think I play mid floor. I think we settle on mid floor here as a compromise then. This will be hopefully mostly fine. Can't Shroud Spike here. That's kind of sad. You can Blast Infusion the backliners down here, actually, which is pretty good. Put you here as well. And just damage shield there. Pretty weak opening turn, but like, I don't know. What else are you going to do there, I guess, right? I could put Spike down on Arechi. I just don't think I care that much about it. Oh, the spikes, dude. The spikes. That's annoying. Can I get Rage here? I can. Does that save me? Not really, no. Let's get Infinite Energy next turn. Yeah, that's a huge problem, honestly. You know what I could do, actually, though? I could do this. And I keep one of them alive. And that maybe will matter a little bit here. We'll see, though. This is a problem. Oh, dude. We are drawing horribly. Need that back fast. We do need it pretty fast here. So you walk up. You die to Pyre in 2 hits. Oh my god, Morsel Master's dying too this turn. That's so fucking annoying again. Okay, we can Prismal Dust one of them here. It's not too bad. The roadmap for each clan is getting... Sorry, the roadmap says each clan is getting 1 card, which makes you think that they're getting either an equipment or a room, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the old clans would at least get one of each of those card types that they're missing. But probably not, so I don't know. We get lucky with a Plink here in theory, but I don't think that's going to matter. Yeah, I think we do this, and we try to maybe get another Blast Infusion, which we can't even get here, so I don't know why I want that to be a thing. I'm going to do, I guess, the regen. You know what, let's just do this here. Let's keep you alive, Morsel Master. He gets 2 hits on Pyre, and it's not that big of a deal, I think. It's a decent bit of damage. Oh my god, oh my god, so much damage. And you went top floor again, you piece of shit. I think I need to reset here. This is not good. Maybe I need to play bottom floor. I don't know, but this is going very poorly, as you can see. I think this man, with this health increase, I think does just 1v1 the Pyre, actually. It's going to be, what? 24 spikes. And actually, if we plink him, I think we live exactly with, like, 1 hit left, barely. But we're also just not even killing here, either. Yeah, we need to play bottom floor. I think we can get our attack high enough to start killing the frontliners by wave 2. Irachi needs to live. Maybe that as well. Well, let's try this first. I think a big thing too is the fact that the morsels are getting hit by the spikes as well. Then we need to play down here so that way they're not dying to the spikes. Ooh, we can play Overworked Assistant here too, in theory. You get a lot of instability triggers actually this turn. Hold on, this might be something. Mix for red. Double rage is nice. Okay, that I think actually does just clutch up here for us now. And that is kind of just all we need. The Shroud Spike's such a terrible draw there too, honestly. That one's kind of annoying. Why are you dying, Crucible Collector? What is this? Stop it. Hold on. We can do this and you should live, hopefully, right? Oh, then these fuckers get by. God damn it. Why does everything suck? Why is everything so bad here? Hold on. That's not good either. Okay. Maybe Irachi can somehow kill them before they kill our Pyre here. I don't think so, but maybe they can. What an also horrible, terrible draw. I think these guys are just both walking up and murdering our pyre. You think I can draw that even makes a difference here? I don't think so, right? It doesn't really help too much. I'm gonna go Goliath. Later, good thing you didn't lose your Goon Tree. You got here just in time. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear you did not lose your Goon Tree. That would have been terrible. They did go back to bottom floor. Right? So that means... What's the math here? You die. You only do 12 damage. You get like 3 hits. Oh, they fucked my pyre up, man. They fucked up something fierce, but I think... We're mostly good here, hopefully. Is this a break point? I don't know if it is or not. I don't think it is. Okay. God damn. Oh, Twisted Assistant. Go in there. Get him. Oh my god, huge. Twisted Assistant, the goalkeeper that we needed today. Okay. Kind of actually incredible, folks. Take that. No one gets by him. Nobody gets by him. Kayla's the most evil fight. Yeah. He is a bastard and I do hate him a lot. But my Twist Assistant actually coming in kind of incredibly clutch here, I think. That's huge news for us today. I tried to like him for a while, but yeah, he's like not fun. He's a bit of an annoying bastard. I think we crushed him in the Relentless though here at least, so that's nice. We have a lot of life still stacked up on Crucible Collector. It might seem kind of spooky, but yeah, as you can see here, he is just kind of going pretty ham this next turn. I think I need to chump block actually here. So that way this assistant can hit into this Nourishing Cherub later. Incredible. Okay. And get rid of the Ember there. Lovely. Very, very spooky, but good fight there. We do also get the Inscription event now, which is pretty neat too. I think all we need to do now is get our Pyre health back up here, and then thin our deck out, and we should be fine. I think those two things basically just will be okay this run. Tomb of Horrors was the thing that made, what that voice is saying was like, oh, Arechi now wins the entire run for us here. But I think we just don't need him. I think the Twisted Assistant is just the way that we win this run. We need to dupe the Assistant. Almost certainly, yes, actually. That's a good point. I'm just thinking, I think we just skip these, honestly, which is maybe crazy. Well, I guess Tomb of Assistance is pretty, or Tomb of Horror is good on the Assistant here, right? We'll just kill him a little bit faster. That doesn't matter either too much. I don't know. I think I'm just going to skip, which is maybe crazy. And I think we could take energy here to get A, better X cost cards, which I think is really good. And then B, make the 9 Live Nightmare deployable. But we also have the option. I don't think we're going to be playing the Assistant onto the Monstrosity. Or the Assistant onto the 9 Live Nightmare here. I think we're maybe just going to be taking card draw to get the Assistant faster and then duping the Assistant. Might as well Horror Tome. This is an extra. It's just an extra card in the deck, though. I think is the issue. I think that really the thing is we just need to draw Assistant ASAP. We need to be as thin and trimmed as possible here on this one. Ooh, we also get Pyre Remains here, which is nice. Pyre Remains and duping here. Yeah, I think we're just taking card draw. I think it is just literally draw as fast as you possibly can. I think that is the actual vibe. Okay, Fecundity. And do we care about Fecundity on the Assistant at all here? Not really that much. I guess who would even go on that? And I guess just kind of nobody. A Worthy Sacrifice for sure, I think, goes on Assistant. That I like a lot here. Do we have to put this on somebody? I guess we can do this. It's funny. It doesn't do anything, though. You know, I might just put it on Shield. Or I'm going to put it on the Spear Steward because we're going to remove the Spear Steward. Fecundity on Morsel Maker? Why? Gundy allows real version to scale. Oh my god, you are right, Mr. Sun. We should have taken the energy upgrade. You are so right, because we can play the fake version on the thing, and we put the real version on the 9 lives to keep scaling it more. Oh my god, that's actually so true and real. God, I wish I had thought of that. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we're gonna go left side here for the Pyre health, and also to dupe the assistant again so we can get the first one down ASAP. I'll look for an Inferno room here, because that'd be also pretty strong for us. We don't see it, whatever. Dupe my boy, Twisted Assistant. You make the entire chain Twisted Assistant because every iteration refunds the energy. Yeah, but eventually get to the point where the is net negative, right? Because the first, they cost one more each time. You have to play a bunch of them, but it's not like free. It's not infinite Twisted Assistants. But kind of also low-key solves deck trimming. Not really, because once you get the first one, we're good. But kind of keeps making extra copies once you get the first one, but we only need one of them. Is like the idea. So it doesn't actually matter too much. Wait, I'm crazy, dude. I thought Reanimator 3 was resolve gain 2 Reanimator. It's just baseline 2 Reanimator. This guy sucks. Should have taken Brewmaster this whole time. What the hell, man? Oh well. And of course, the Savagery's Final Assault too, by the way. Why wouldn't it be? I'm not taking Pyro Dampener here. I think we're gonna have to go mid-floor, if I had to guess. Let's try mid-floor to see how it goes. Play Retchy down here for the time being. I think I'm just gonna do this maybe here. Look for some more green. You know, I'll play this and use to get the kill on the Ragewing Assassin so he doesn't kill my my morsels next turn. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's at least one Twisted Assistant. That's nice. Get a bunch of energy to work with here. He is still alive, actually, which is kind of annoying. Need to give him like a Blast Infusion here or something. That is not Blast Infusion. Okay. Slight issue here, folks. Although I guess we know what we can actually do. We just play more assistants, huh? And they do actually kind of just like crush the floor. So I guess that works well enough. Although this guy's gonna leak still. A little bit of extra damage on him. Play you up here maybe to get a little bit more later. The other assistant is here. That's actually really funny. Okay, folks, this is how we win the run, I guess. This is it. It was the Fecundity sweep all along. So we'll do, I guess we don't have room for the 9 lives down here. I'm gonna do you here. Oh, no one's gonna even leak, I don't think, at this point. I don't know. You know what I think we actually do here, and maybe this is a controversial decision. I think we're not playing the 9 lives this turn. I think we're gonna try to maybe second cycle get it down later. Nah, third assistant. Up here, I guess so. Like, I don't know, why not? Can we even just do this for like 1,000,000 damage shield? Does that matter? Not really, I don't know. Whatever. None of this matters. Put this here and just pass the turn, I guess. Well, I do like Shroud Spike here. I'll put this here for now. Shroud Spike, just get 1,000,000 attack with the trample. That's pretty good. Mixology. More spikes. More spikes, okay. So we need 9 lives to show up, and I think the only... So I believe this one up here is the other real Twisted Assist. So we need to get this one killed, actually. For some reason, all the graphs link. What do you mean they link? What does that mean they link? I need to get I need to get Blast Infusion to kill my own assistant here, I think, by the way. Like they're all scaling the same back? That doesn't... Is that real? If that is real, that's crazy. That seems wrong. That seems like it shouldn't be the case, but if that is the case, that's insane. And we're gonna be gaming like crazy today then, folks. Okay, I need to ideally stop these guys from killing everyone here so we don't get the amalgam damage. The graphs of the fecundity cards is odd since they technically are not cardless. I've seen non-cardless cards interact as if they're cardless before this, so I don't know if that's true. That sounds like it's maybe not the case, actually. But who am I to say, I guess? I think if I do this into this here... He's already living. Okay, never mind. We're good. I just want to prevent the amalgam damage coming through more than anything. Where's my Blast Infusion? Hold on. No blast. So sad. Pass turn. See the end of the fight, because if so, then yeah. If they are all scaled, that is just insane. That will just be fucking psychotic behavior from this game. And I guess I'm here for it. I don't know. Go, my Twisted Assistants, go. They don't quite get there on their own, but they're pretty close. I guess I put these just on you. I don't know, whatever. No, I should actually, we should do this then. In theory, if they are scaling, this is going to be better for us, I think, ultimately. I think we just pass there, probably, maybe. I don't know. Dude, the assistants on their own are already almost a game-winning strategy, which is kind of hilarious. They are so scaled on their own, and they're so resilient that you do kind of just already fuck shit up. I will pass the turn here, I think. Or with the 191 on the OG Twisted Assistants, you can see what they end up at. We'll see. I'm going to skip these, I think, here. I'm going to skip the... maybe Void Binding. No, I'm just going to skip all these. Okay. What are we at now? What are we at? Yeah, 211, 207. It was not taking all of them into account. Unfortunately, not the case there. We're already mostly full on Pyre Health, so it's not super impactful to go here. I think we just want to go right side and dupe the Assistant again. I think this is better for us. Before we do that, let's see what the other upgrades are. Yeah, it's a shame. I agree. Let's do this. Get these out of here. What's in here? None of these really do anything for me, I guess. I'll re-roll. Whetstone is nothing. I guess Wing Technology is fine. It helps keep them protected from the sweepers in the savagery fight, in theory. So what's in here? Did I even look in here yet? Holdover, huh? I don't really want to hold over any of these here, honestly. It does just, again, reduce our card draw. I'll Freestone maybe something. I'll Freestone like a Prismal Dust, that's fine. That seems okay by me. Then we will dupe the better Twisted Assistant. They have the Cave-In line to make Voyix's brain break. He's not even here. He's not even here right now. He's playing Train Game himself, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna need to unstable the sweepers. I think if we get a back down ASAP here just on the collector, I don't think we'll have to do that. But I could be wrong. Who knows? We'll see. I'm gonna put you, I think, here. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. That's pretty cool. We do this, right? Then I think we're supposed to maybe just put the spike. No, I want you to die. Actually, I don't want to even put the spike on you. I want your equipment so we can just win the game here normally. I don't want to do anything freaky today. I want a nice normal run of this game. I think here, as normal as this one's gonna be. Okay, personal dust here. Get the damage shield down, and then I guess you just blast infusion here. Put that here for fun and pass. And then we got our first twisted back. We just get to put it right now. Boom, there you go. We do get 9 lives here now, but we don't. None of these are the second one, so we don't get to scale them at all really here. We do get to just prevent the amalgam damaging, which is good. I think that's fine. I'll put you up here and pass. Not having 7TV being coded to write like 7TV is a gamble on if it did it right every time. Basically. He's playing The King is watching tonight? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I should watch that. I'm very interested in seeing what that game is like. I've been hearing great things about it. Yeah, I want this one to live as long as we can so we can give it the correct equipment. Or should they just give them the forevermore to you then, huh? Eh, whatever. Oh, you're living here? Why are you know what? Hold on, I can't let you live. Fucking idiot, die. There we go. That works. But trample the morsel generators? I know, Zulit. Hey, wait a second, hold on. Why isn't this enough damage yet? We have an issue here, folks. Apparently, just multi on the Crucible Collector here with the Twisted Back is not enough to kill these waves. So I think we're going to maybe have to do the Twisted Assistant top floor plan here. I don't love him, but I don't see what else we do. I would love to get Reanimate here on, like, you. You still die, though, huh? Fuck. Okay, new plan, though, I think. Well, I need to do these, I think, as well here. Need to get these. Oh, I have Prismal Dust. I can keep Morsel Master or Morsel Maker alive here, at least bare minimum. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go Boiler Room, I think, 2 here. This engine upgrade down here. And play this on you. And that's mostly killing everything. Not everything entirely, but mostly killing everything. I think we just play this. I'm looking for a Blast Infusion to kill these backliners here. Okay, that's pretty lovely. And yeah, the sweepers are annoying, but we're still doing just fine. Needed that third multi. Yeah, seems like it. Seems like the quick was not super relevant. It was more just about getting the actual damage in. Hey, I think we're gonna be fine here. So we've learned something new at least, right? I think we've learned something new potentially here. Well, you're almost dead, buddy. What the fuck? That's not good. These guys are beating my ass, man. I have 1,000,000 energy. Nothing really to do with it, unfortunately. That's kind of neat. Let's we play you up here. And then can I do anything here, really? I don't think so. What I can do, actually, I can do an immortal trade. That's actually pretty good there. And then with quick, you have lifesteal, you'll be fine. Really looking for, like, blast infusions here, man, to kill these guys down here. Oh, well. Savage's backline is built different. They are doing some crazy shit today, folks, but I think we're gonna be mostly fine, actually, here. Although the Chosen Sweeper top floor is actually kind of a menace, too, huh? We bust through, though. We get there. The trample actually is enough to get through, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this line, we're fine. Oh, we get the Shroud Spike this turn, too, which is pretty good. No amalgams down here, so we're just going to pop both these. I care more about just absolute damage here. Because we have... Ooh, you know, we actually kind of... No, we're going to be able to tank the Savagery hits a little bit here. But not by that much. Oh, but we'll get the infinite lifesteal off of Shroud Spiking here. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Yeah, I was going to go damage. That's enough. Now we don't need the multi-strike. Now we're good for the rest of the run. You guys, no one leaks here. No one gets past this collector here. Yeah, we're all good. I would love to maybe somehow get an amalgam to, like, not do damage next turn here. I don't know how realistic that is. Maybe it could happen. Who knows? I'm going to look for more reanimates here, I guess. They will not show me reanimates today. It's actually kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up, people. There we go. Thank you. For the Savage fight, maybe we need a reanimate. I don't know. I don't think so. Dude, the fecundity was actually so important here, too, which is really funny. We just needed the actual raw stats from these Twisted Assistants. Which, to me, at least, is very funny. I did not expect this to be, like, an important thing for the run at all, was having these fuckers here. How is this not enough damage? Oh my god, they're so beefy. I had to put the reanimate on the morsel maker so we can get through then. That's so annoying. Let me do this first. Hold on. No reanimate, of course. There we go. Okay. Put that on you so you don't die, so you kill the whole line there. That is just crazy to me, though, man. Just how much HP these waves have sometimes. I guess we'll put these down for the fun of it, and by that I mean just to get them out of our deck, basically. Are these like bigger? No, I should have looked to see if any of them were bigger there. Whatever. Pass turn. Dig our amalgam beats here, but that's fine. We could play Twisted Assistance here, maybe kill them somehow. Hold on, wait a second. Does that kill the amalgams? It's close, I think, right? We do that, and we play the spike on you back here. That kills the entire wave, and then also chunks down Seraph a little bit. That's hilarious. These guys are actually, they single-handedly saved this entire run. I love Twisted Assistant. What a fantastic unit. Really does incredible work. Then yeah, he just fucking eats shit and dies. Okay, boom. 8 billion attack. Goodbye, nerd. Now is this surely this is better in this into the Titan fight, right? The Titan fight has to be easier than this. Because I feel like that was just kind of insane. And this should just go a lot smoother, I think, hopefully. But maybe not, who knows. I think an important lesson is, though, that we should just, against Savagery, probably just, we just look for the third multi-strike. What's your priors, Brittles, health? You always have to use time with Titans and the Savagery? Yeah. Let's go here. Rechi can come down here. There you go, buddy. Immediate assistant. Love to see that. Let's just get rid of these, I think. Play you here. Dude, they love showing me the Shroud Spike turn 1. It is honestly so fucking annoying. I wish they'd stop. I'll just do this and pass. Some of Wars would handle Savagery since it was more powerful for Arechi. But I don't know if we could keep Arechi alive enough. We don't have great reanimation sources for Arechi. All we have is our mixes, and our mixes have not cooperated today for the most part, so I don't know. I think it's something to consider as being not actually that good for us there. I don't know. Could be definitely wrong. Let's just go Mixology, I think, here. The tome is like reanimate 1, though. It's not that much reanimation, right? It's 50 unstable, 1 reanimate for 3 mana. I don't know if that single-handedly gets us there, but I could also have been wrong before. Who knows? We get a curse there, making it through, which is kind of annoying, but we're fine. You know, I'll put this on the Morsel Maker too, here just to be safe. Rechi dies, who gives a shit? Oh, I forgot about these guys up here too. Hold on, wait a second. Huge. They've all got the twisted backs now. I think I'll do Pyrelight into... I guess I'll just put this on you. Maybe something bad happens to the Crucible Collector, who knows? Seems fine. Well, I forgot about Split Anvil. I could have Split Anvil there for better value too. To me, those are just backs. So true, Lord of Highs. So true. To an individual like you who's so sick and twisted, that makes sense. That checks out. We can just play Prismal Dust here and then play the entire hand, basically. I'll even do this too. This will be extra special safe. Going. He's dead. And then I'll look for some more reanimate here. Why not, right? Oh, you have scoliosis. Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad. Never mind. Oops. Lord of Highs, I didn't know. You know, oh, it's not that interesting of a story. When I was like, I want to say 15 years old, I went to the doctor for like a checkup. And they were like, the doctor was like, we think that both you and your younger brother both have scoliosis. And I was like, what the fuck, really? And then they did like an x-ray of our backs, and we were just like hunched over a little bit during the examination. We did not have scoliosis. The guy was just like, we have to test you for this, and it was just like, actually, you just, you know, yeah, shitty posture. Exactly, that's what it was. And I was like, oh, that's good then, I guess. But they thought, like, he genuinely was like, we need to get you for a screening to make sure you don't have scoliosis. And I was like, damn, really? Okay, bro. Anywho, this one, by the way, guys, I should mention, probably going to go on YouTube. Someone mentioned before, this is a pretty wacky and zany run. Very good chance this makes it onto the YouTube. So if you want, here's your chance, guys, now to say hi, YouTube, etc. Hey, Voyix! What are you doing over there at your stream, Voyix? Excuse me. He's got goatsy hands? Hello? Can he do that? Hey, YouTube, don't look at that. YouTube, don't look at the goatsy hands that Voyix added. I don't think that shows up in the on-screen log, so they won't see that. Actually, never mind. They won't see that. That's fine. Anywho, yeah. Well, YouTube chat, you're there in YouTube as well, but of course you can say hi to the YouTube, you know, video watchers as well. Oh, that's probably the wrong button, but whatever. Just pop this. No reanimate game. Man, this game hates me. You know, I'm gonna put the 9 live down here. Cause it might survive the savagery hit next turn if we get some reanimate stacks down. In theory. Okay, good. YouTube can't see the goatsy. That's good to hear. I was worried that they would maybe see a little bit of goatsy. That voice guy's kind of a freak, though, huh? You're dead. You die next turn. Wait, actually, do you get to attack here? I don't think so, right? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. 9 lives? Hold on. 9 lives? Nine lives! Let's go! 9 lives with the lethal blow. Huge. Incredible. Brave. Anyway, very, very cool, very fun run. Oh my god, Spoons, that's horrible. That is, what a fucking... That's bad. You know what? I honestly... I gotta get rid of that. That one can't be allowed to be there. Anyway. Guys, thanks for watching the stream. Hopefully you had a great time. This was a really cool run. Again, hello, YouTube viewers who eventually see this. It's gonna be very fun when I post this like 3 weeks from now. But that was just a neat one. That was a neat run for sure. Super carried by the fact that we had the early growth. The early, what was the relic called? Advanced growth? Is that what it is? I forget the name of the relic now. Well, let me go back. Fun summary. It is advanced growth. So advanced growth on Twisted Assistant with all this shit was really strong. So that was neat. That was cool for sure. You think this is the first time you've ever gotten anything moderated? You're mildly ashamed and slightly proud? I would be too, I think. Anyway, folks. Let's go. So Voidix is playing. The King is watching. I have not seen this game at all. I'm very excited to watch it. If you're on YouTube, the stream should redirect you to his stream when we end it. But on Twitch, I need to raid. So hold on. /raid. Voyix64. I believe I typed that in correctly, and then let me make sure the YouTube stuff is set up actually correctly on my end too. Hold on. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you guys with next stream, by the way, next stream. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe Thursday. If not Thursday, definitely Friday for the next stream. I'll see you next time. Hold on.
Hey, it's not too late.
Whoever followed, I can't see right now, but thank you.
You can make it out while you still have a chance.
Let's see. Whoever followed, thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, I'll see your name in a second. Hold on. Who did that? Maddie Set? If I'm saying that correctly. Thank you. Have a good one, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you in hell.